Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your WWE Roadblock End of the Line live reactions. And this is, let me tell you, John, this show is, it's about to happen. So let's get ready to live react.
Yeah, that's pretty much my sentiments exactly. Guys, it's WWE Roadblock. It's a thing that we're going to be covering from the beginning till the end. So we hope you all have a good time. As we now have these
Javaris Carter is the first person in the chat who has made it official that they are not actually watching the show, that they are only here for the reactions in the chat. And that is wonderful. We love having people in here for that. We think it's really awesome that people enjoy listening to us so much that they would rather experience the show through our live reactions than just watch the show itself. We think that's amazing. So
yeah,
we will
absolutely.
We'll keep track of how many people say that throughout the night. Javaris, you're the first. John, I believe we already had the Rusev cast match, if I had to guess, considering it was supposed to be on the pre-show, but I have no clue. Cliff Amal, also not going to be watching the show. We'll be in chat and listening to live reactions. Ben Jr. now in the chat. We've got a few people. We're up to 9 live viewers, hoping we can crack 30 at some point during today's stream. This is, you know, like we've been saying, this is a show and it's going to happen and we're going to cover it, but that doesn't really mean much else.
Hey, Ashton, maybe if we
Rusev
get enough live
won by count out.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Rusev won. You know what? Fuck Big Cass. But I was going to say, maybe if we get enough live viewers, we could pull a Charlotte and Sasha and make history again.
Oh my God, let's try and make history. Although that's going to be really hard because I think... I don't remember what show it was. It might have been Survivor Series, but I'm pretty sure our record for live viewership is in the 40s now, like 45-ish maybe.
That's beautiful. I mean, that's the sexiest thing since I last looked in the mirror today. So, you know, much appreciated. We'll see what we can do tonight. Hopefully we don't hit any roadblocks. Kill me. But, you know, it seems like it's going to be a fun show.
It's so fitting that you made that roadblocks instead of roadblock and made that plural, because this is the second roadblock that we're getting this year, because there was one back in March that was, you know, not even the beginning or the end, but the continuation of one-hit Dean Ambrose losing to a single pedigree.
I know. One-hit Dean Ambrose. Long may he reign. Oh, man. I wonder how we're going to... I'm thinking we're going to open this...
Ambrose won't be losing to one finisher tonight, though, because he's not even on the show, because he's not on this brand.
Because it's a Raw exclusive pay-per-view.
Just think, guys, the last time we had a Roadblock pay-per-view, the brand split hadn't even happened yet.
That makes it all the more scintillating. And this isn't just any Roadblock. This is Roadblock. End of the line. Oh, man.
And we had... I believe Brandon Best is also here, but not going to be watching the show, so he's also here for our live reactions. We appreciate that, Brandon. Cliff Amal said that he'd be around for 1 hour until he has to go to work. I'm so sorry you have to work tonight, Cliff, but you're probably not going to miss much as far as the show goes, and I'm assuming you will be going back and listening to the rest of our live reactions when you get free time to do so. So, you know, have fun at work tonight. Kid Coheed is talking about dat work, which he is using as a euphemism for his penis. And, of course, we've got PW Gregory also in chat, chatting it up, talking about Lana pulling her injury shtick, and Enzo fell for it, and Rusev won by outsmarting Enzo and Cass with his wife. So, yeah, this is opening up a tag team title match. We've got the New Day on their way out to the ring now. They're going to be facing and losing to Cesaro and Sheamus. And if you don't believe me or John, when we say it, Vegas has Cesaro and Sheamus at minus 5,550. So damn. It's happening.
Yeah. And should be a good tag match. I mean, these two teams do have great chemistry, but you guys already know my sentiments on this from preview predictions. I feel like Sheamus gets a trophy. Cesaro gets a sweet new pair of cement shoes. It's like, but can I main event? No! That's for Reigns and Reigns only, and those we have to make associate with Reigns. Aww. And now Big E.
I love the New Day's Christmas gear. It's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about festive? Goddamn.
I know. It's incredible.
Guys, I will have you know that I have not listened to one Christmas song or even gotten in any Christmas getup. We do have a tree in the house, where I'm not that much of a Scrooge, and I know my sister loves Christmas, but I am just so happy to be away from the stuff. So, New Day, though, that's good contact.
As far as the Christmas stuff goes, I'm usually not overly festive, but I have kind of been in the spirit this year. I ended up, I don't know if it was last night or Friday night. I think it was last night. I watched the movie The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I love that movie. That used to be that. Here's a confession. When I was younger, we're talking like up to like 14, 15 years old. Prior to that, I used to watch movies as I was in bed trying to go to sleep because they helped me sleep easier because I've always had sort of a minor insomnia, even to this day. Granted, to this day, I'm a lot better about handling it, but the Santa Claus was one of the movies that I used to watch every single night for a few months to try and get some sleep. And that was regardless of time of year. It could be July. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to watch the Santa Claus to go to bed tonight.
Right.
It was also Big Daddy, Adam Sandler movie, and a Mary-Kate Olsen movie, It Takes Two. So those were like my three big movies that were on rotation to go to bed because they helped me go to sleep. Say what you will if that means that they were awful movies and they were boring, so I fell asleep easier or what, but that was how I fell asleep for the longest time.
Hey, man, whatever does it for you. And, speaking of whatever does it for you.
Gremlins! Gremlins is your favorite Christmas movie? What about Die Hard? What about the Santa Claus? What about Elf? What about Home Alone 2? What's wrong with you, Paul?
Look, I, for one, applaud Paul. Oh, wait, here comes Cesaro here. And, him and Sheamus have gotten on the same page.
He has the exact same music, so that hasn't changed.
God, CFO is teasing me only to not deliver. Typical WWE behavior.
I even replied to that tweet. I was just like, I'm sure they might want to, and Cesaro might want it, but they're not going to make Cesaro a new theme song unless WWE leases them to do it.
They're probably just thinking, but guys, it's Sirens. It totally works. Oh God.
See, Brandon Best knows what it's all about. Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase, amazing Christmas movie.
Never watched it.
Paul and Cliff both bringing up Nightmare Before Christmas. Great Christmas movie.
Christy loves that one. Loves that one.
Yeah, I've heard it's an amazing Christmas movie. I've never seen it. I got to check it out one of these years.
I got to confess, and this might be weird coming from the top heel over here, but one that I used to love as a kid was the Muppet version of the Christmas Carol. I thought it was quite well done. The guy that played
You know what? I've never seen anything Muppets related, but I have seen a Muppet Christmas Carol. So there's one more thing we have in common, John.
There you go. And we're taking you to the worst announced team, in recent memory. Well, I mean, Corey Graves makes it palatable, but that's why you're listening to us instead here on Live Reactions, because Byron Saxton's a tool and Michael Cole is just going to be Michael Cole. And we got...
Yeah, well, I mean, Michael Cole is, he's good when uninfluenced, but every episode of Monday Night Raw and every Raw pay-per-view, he's going to be influenced, so we might as well just not bother with it.
Exactly. And now we're doing our Around the World segment of all the commentary tables, guys. Get a globe.
Part 1, because there's going to be more later.
And now all about those WWE Tag Team titles, those sweet, sweet copper pennies on the line here to open up Roadblock end of the line.
Even when Roman Reigns isn't on television, they're still subtly trying to get us to think about him by having Roman gladiator helmets on the belts.
I know, right? Oh, and Cesaro already with the uppercut, and I'll tell you, no matter what Cesaro's doing, it is always a pleasure and a privilege to watch him go to work, but Kobe gets the foot up. Now imagine, though, if what you said on preview and predictions does come to pass, and these guys don't drop the belts till Mania. I would find that to be an
they're dropping them tonight.
I agree. Right. I mean, I agree with you given Vegas odds and everything, but, really could have been something special had they dropped them at Mania. Now Cesaro, look at that. Nice double leg takedown, maybe going for the swing early. Kofi gets to the ropes. And now Sheamus maybe picking a spot. And now just lariat there by Sheamus on the apron. These two have really learned how to gel. Sheamus, Cesaro was tied up with the referee. Sheamus took his spot, which can't really fault him for that. Nice vertical suplex there by Sheamus. Going to go into the cover here on Kofi. 1 count. I'll tell you, Sheamus, he has got to be so grateful for this because he really hasn't really done much. He's been kind of floundering, whereas Cesaro, I mean, you've heard the debate. We've even kind of had it here. Like, we felt like he'd be at the main event level by now. So, I mean, that's still really how I view this. This is definitely a step up for Sheamus. It's a step sideways for Cesaro, if not a complete step down. And now Cesaro, beautiful double stop, and now we'll see what he's going to do to Kofi here. But any Christmas tradition? I mean, because we've got now, what is it, a week until Christmas. I know back
7
in
days on the spot. Unbelievable.
You know how I can't wait to spend my, pre-Christmas jitters, my friend, when you and I do Lucha Underground live reactions this Wednesday, because I get to see Johnny Mundo's first world title defense. I'm going to say that again. First world title defense. And no, I will never tire of that sentence, as now Sheamus working over Kofi here. But I know when I used to live in Jersey, the one thing I always looked forward to was the eggnog that my grandma would make. But don't really know if we're going to do that this year or not. Yes.
Was that some pretty sweet-ass eggnog?
Yeah, I always enjoyed it. It's the kind of thing where, the mood is right, the season's right. Because I don't ever really like drinking much as is. I very rarely do it. I only do it on special occasions like my birthday or, again, Christmas with the eggnog. But yeah, it's good stuff. And I don't know if we're going to do any of that this Christmas. But it remains to be seen. And Big E just got knocked off the apron. What about you? Any kind of Christmas?
We've got Cliff 'em all in chat asking what we think of Elf. Personally, it's probably one of fewer than 5 Christmas movies that I can watch every year and never grow tired of. I love Elf. I love Will Ferrell, and I'm okay with it if that makes me an unpopular opinion haver.
And you introduced me to the film. What was it? Last year at Christmas time? And
I think it was last year, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it, would not mind making that a kind of Christmas tradition. Because, again, the one thing I really hate about Christmas, 2 things I really hate, just so everybody understands me. 1, the nonstop Christmas music. I can take Christmas music so long as I'm in control of when it starts and stops.
Yeah.
I don't like to be its victim for hours on end. And 2, I hate A Christmas Story, and that's why I always avoid TBS. And now it's easy because we don't even have cable. We just do Netflix and online services. That whole 24 hours of the same movie because it's such a classic. Why not just play a litany of Christmas movies that everybody can enjoy? You freaking tools. And now Kofi.
Well, because that would be reasonable, John. That's not an option. Come on.
That's common sense. Where did that go? And now Sheamus. Oh, nice. Almost like a kidney shot there. Now Sheamus. Oh, he's like, it's coming, guys. I'm signaling my move. Please like me. I need this.
Please clap.
Please clap. The spear by Big E. And yes, folks, he's okay. Because, God, that spear makes everybody cringe. And now Big E's going to go for a splash here. And he does, and he got it. 2. Sheamus kicks out.
Wow.
I can't believe it. He stayed in it.
Whoever would have thought, yeah. I was going to say, whoever would have thought that he would have kicked out of that move, ever.
Everyone would have thought that. And now Big E.
Well, that makes one of us, because I guess I'm not everyone.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a fun night for sure. Big E hung up on the ropes. And now... Oh, I thought he was going to go for Irish hand grenade, but Sheamus was like, you didn't pop for me the first time. Distant and hurtful is what you are. And now Big E. Powerbomb by Big E.
Oh, my God.
It's
going there, people. It is going there.
I just find it weird that lately I've just been thinking about these superstars as very emotional people with the whole, I'm insecure, angrier, I'm insecure. And then, with Sheamus just getting his feelings all hurt. I wonder if Braun writes poetry that doesn't suck like Heidenreich's. And now Sheamus, I think it just raked the eyes there.
Did Heidenreich's poetry suck pretty bad? Because I don't remember it at all.
I mean, I just remember the poem where he looked like he was 3 seconds away from taking Michael Cole to town in the most sexual of manners. And
I
even
thought it was already kind of a meme that Heidenreich raped Michael Cole.
could it be the God style neutralizer? And nobody lands on his feet because it's amazing. And Cesaro,
European
springboard European, asking, "What the hell am I doing in the mid card, Cesaro?"
European. I'm just glad you're not a poopin'.
Oh, that joke is so quintessentially you. and now, why did shit? What the hell was that? Oh my god!
What just happened?
And now Xavier. Who is the heel here? And now the big ending.
Out, dude.
1, 2. He does. He does. And now Big E's like, but what? All 3 of us were a part of that. Let's take a look at the beginning.
Felt like a finish. Why was it not actually a finish?
Oh, man. But yeah, who's the heel here? Because you have Sheamus raking eyes. You have Xavier Woods getting involved.
I think everyone in this is kind of meant to be portrayed as a heel except Cesaro.
Right. Cesaro's just like, I'm here to wrestle.
Because, like, New Day is definitely working, not necessarily full-blown heel, but like that Tanahashi bully style where they're just like doing anything in their power to keep the titles.
Right.
And Sheamus is just a heel.
Oh.
So Cesaro really is the only one. Swing? No? Swing! Swing!
Oh, he's got it.
Swing!
Bro kick.
Swinging him. What's taking so long? There we go.
Now he's probably going to apply the sharpshooter. I'm guessing for the tap out because Big E just got laid out with the bro kick.
Yep.
And now, oh man, here we go. There it is.
Unless Xavier comes in and attacks. Oh, there's Xavier right there, actually. I was going to say unless Xavier comes in and attacks and makes Cesaro and Sheamus win, but by DQ.
Right. I mean, Xavier just did the distraction there. Oh, I think this is how they beat him. Oh, no, Cesaro countered.
Oh,
he's got him in like a fisherman style. Oh, Jesus. He maintained the hold. And now the deadlift.
Complete deadlift.
Oh, my God.
And the freaking neutralizer.
Dead.
Kofi did not touch the ground that whole time. Oh, my God. And Big E broke it up. Are you kidding me?
Big E's like, my reign ain't going like that. That sequence by Cesaro, somebody gif that immediately, please.
I know. He didn't let Kofi touch the ground that whole time.
Why aren't you facing AJ Styles? And now Big E goes out to the floor. No, Cesaro is criminally.
Oh, and there's the tag. Cesaro, oh my God, that was a Johnny Mundo move.
It was. And now could it be bro kick time? I mean, Kofi got rocked. I'd be shocked.
That was a freaking over the top rope sidewinder crossbody. And Xavier just ate a bro kick for Kofi. SOS.
Oh, he got it. One, two.
Oh. And he kicks out.
Oh my God.
Goodness. Oh.
Xavier sacrificed himself for the good of the team.
He pulled an Orton.
Let's take a look at this again. I mean, this bro kick, because Kofi was still out of it from the God style neutralizer. Xavier taking matters into his own hand. And now Cesaro, if he gets this tag here, he is going to light shit up. As if he hasn't already.
I know, right?
What? Oh! I thought he moved his head out of the way.
I didn't think.
Oh, well, there's Trouble in Paradise right there. Oh, but now, shame. What the hell? 1, 2.
Yeah, because they never made the tag. That's it. Oh my God. They never made the tag officially. And Sheamus was still legal. And the referee was even admonishing Cesaro, like, no, the tag wasn't made. And then Sheamus comes in for the win. So that was a complete, like, sleight of hand magic trick.
That was brilliant by the new tag team champions, Sheamus.
Good Lord.
And I'm too good for this shit, Cesaro.
Oh, poor Xavier. You have to give the titles up now, bud.
Yeah, they were practically an accessory for their ring attire.
Yeah. How many days did their reign end up being? 424?
I think so.
424, 425, somewhere around there.
And I think Xavier's just looking at it like, I was gonna spoon with you under the mistletoe. Oh God. Oh man.
Oh, that was a really neat finish, though. That was really creative.
I thought that was brilliant because at first I'm like, no, is Cesaro turning his back on Sheamus because he even knows he's better than this? But no, it was just outsmarting the champion, so that's cool too, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't get over that sequence with Cesaro and Kofi though. Kofi never hitting the ground, God style neutralizer. Jesus Christ.
So is this going to be a clean handoff, or are we going to get a heel turn from New Day?
No, you know what? They've had the belts on. The reign's been so long. I think it's going to be a clean trade-off and them just saying, like, you got us. And also Cesaro going in for the hug. Friendship.
And Sheamus is just like, hey, I'm your partner, you prick.
And he's going to celebrate with both titles. I did it, fella!
He said, I'm the man.
Sheamus has never felt more relevant than in this moment. Let him enjoy it, folks. Let him enjoy it.
What is he doing?
Cesaro
Cesaro
partying with his Cesaro section.
I think he was trying to stand on the barricade, but he like lost his balance. So he said, you know what? I'm just going to go into the crowd instead.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was a really, really good way to get the titles off the New Day, though, because it didn't necessarily make the New Day look like they weren't as good as Cesaro and Sheamus. It just made Cesaro and Sheamus look like they had, a trick in their back pocket that they were able to use to win.
Cliff and Shaq quoting my favorite Sheamus quote, let's get jiggy on these posers.
That was when he teamed up with the New Day and everything. Comes full circle.
And Barrett, who had an excellent
and Barrett, yeah, and then the gyration.
Heels know how to have fun. That's beautiful.
That was when the New Day was at their peak. When they were heels, when they were just having more fun than everybody else and people hated them because they thought it was obnoxious. Well, that was New Day at their best.
Right. Yeah, and I'm just looking back on some of the remarks in chat.
Cesaro took the title.
Good.
He took his title. Yeah.
Good, because he put in the fucking work. That gif of somebody please gif that exchange with him and Kofi, because that made this match, to me, an excellent opener alone. There is no limit to what Cesaro can do. Oh, God. Now Kevin Owens is being berated. God, what do you have to ask, Charlie? Well, because Charlie is prompting him. Look, he clearly has a Universal title on one shoulder, a gift presumably for Chris Jericho because Kevin Owens hates strained relationships because he has a peaceful and loving household because he's a father. Damn it! And this is just a very stressful time for him. It's a week before Christmas. I can only imagine how the Owens household is right now, knowing that there's such strained relations. And here Charlie is trying to be a real journalism. Makes me sick. And now let's see Kevin. Rightfully defending himself, I'm sure.
So he's retaining tonight, according to Vegas.
Well, that's good. The man's been through enough. He doesn't need to lose his Universal Championship. The same thing that's paying for his children's college fund to Roman, my hair is at maximum wetness for tonight's main event, Reigns. Screw that.
And we actually had someone earlier in the chat say something about why would Vegas be betting on WWE? And Vegas isn't the one doing the betting. They're the ones that have the odds set. And when the odds go from like plus 150 for Kevin Owens and minus 350 for Roman, and they swing to all minus 1050 for Kevin Owens, that means that the people who were betting that made the odds swing that heavily were betting that it was smart money. It was the people that are in the know betting on Kevin Owens to win, and that made the odds swing that heavily. And that's why it's pretty much a done deal that Owens is winning tonight, because it was all the smart money went from Roman winning to Owens winning.
Right.
People, that just really means, because Roman was favored before the smart money came in, it just means that the casual fans and People that aren't necessarily in the know were a lot more likely to pick Roman than Owens. But then when all the smart money came in, it was pretty much all for Owens.
By the way, Kid Go Heat, that real journalism quip originally came from Fa. Go. Because you gotta let the
A's breathe.
And now Kevin Owens once again trying to explain how he is in the right, and Chris Jericho needs to just stop being a little bitch for 2 seconds. Wonder what he got him for Christmas.
I hope. I really, really, genuinely, positively do hope that Kevin Owens realizes that Chris Jericho is going to be his next contender.
Okay, that's not happening because they're going to squash the beef. In fact, I shouldn't even say
the ugliest scarf I've ever seen. Yeah, thank you, Jericho.
He tried, okay? He can't.
Failed!
No, he didn't fail. He can't be extravagant because he's a father. He has 2 or 3 children to support. I lost count. I mean, he doesn't have as many as Heath Slater, because he actually keeps an organized life and he isn't a total wreck.
Does he have a double wide?
No, he doesn't have a double wide. He actually lives in a goddamn house because he isn't a pauper like Heath Slater.
That was a pauper.
A pauper. That's what I meant to say. But you know what?
The question remains, what the hell's a pauper?
Well, a poor person. It's a fancier way of saying, the poor.
Oh.
Bobby Roode and Kevin Owens trying their best to, kind of push the poor out of the scene. Figures Canada would clean up our mess. Thank you, Canada. Much appreciated.
Sure.
And now what match is next? Sami Zayn?
Sami.
Great, I get to see Sami Zayn get eviscerated by Braun Strowman. It's Christmas come early.
But still survive 10 minutes.
That's not happening. He's surviving 9:50 or 9:59 at most. But he is not going to survive a full 10 minutes.
Yeah, Strowman was favored, and then it went to Sami minus 350, and then the most recent I looked, it was at Sami minus 900, so Sami's totally surviving.
Oh, all right then. Freaking Vegas.
If you guys want, I can stop talking about Vegas lines because it is kind of spoilery.
I know Sami coming in here. Stupid hat. Guys, yeah, I'm pumped. I'm on a show that's really going to do nothing for my momentum one way or the other because even if I win, I'll probably be in a random tag match with Neville the following night. I mean, just look at how I beat Kevin Owens.
Neville's going to be back on TV. That makes me so happy.
That's not happening. Quell yourself. You thought Neville was going to do stuff. I lied to you. Duh.
Gosh.
I should just dear
okay, all right. We've got people in chat. We've got people in chat saying they want me to keep giving out Vegas lines. I can do that. And now everyone knows that Sami is pretty heavily favored to win. I know, Alex. It's like, who's this Neville character that I haven't heard of in months?
I'm willing to bet that the only reason, I don't mind you keep going either, obviously, but I think the only reason everybody's so enthused is because it is a Raw pay-per-view and we're all so mad about it. If it was SmackDown, I think they'd be like, oh no, don't do that. We want to live in the moment here.
All right.
But yeah, that opener was good though. Set a great tone.
Yeah, it was very, very enjoyable. I give the opening match 4.25 stars.
Yeah. And now Mick Foley with his faux inspiration. I just wanted to see another side of Sami Zayn. Shut your old ass up. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, this whole thing with Foley has been some of the worst writing and worst performances that I've ever seen on Mick Foley's end in my life.
This is what you lost your ear in Munich, Germany for, Mick. To produce bullshit like this. Congratulations.
I thought, didn't the ear get made significantly worse by the Hell in a Cell match with Taker?
Probably.
You're not even really sure, but odds are pretty good. So you'll just bet with the easy money.
Hey, we're talking about betting and odds a lot tonight.
Braun's looking a little bit slimmer tonight. He looks like he lost some weight.
Hey, man, Braun Strowman, he is in it. He is just putting all the tools together. This is a guy that did a lot of powerlifting and everything, as I learned from the Stone Cold podcast. And now he's, really done so well in this environment. One of my favorite big men to come along, really, since Mark Henry had his heel turn in his big-time title run. I just think Braun's been so entertaining that even if Sami does survive. And here's the thing. I'll be cool with Sami surviving, but I actually, reading the John Reports preview and predictions, because that's That's actually my favorite wrestling columnist, bar none. They said that this match could be a turning point for Sami, and it could actually give the Mick Foley promo to fire him up some weight, but Sami's got to be angry and aggressive the whole 10 minutes, they say. You just got to unload everything you can on Strowman. And I think they even said, like, they didn't think Sami would survive, but at least if he went down swinging and, like, showed a lot of fire and stuff, like, that's how you make a winner out of a loser, they said. And I agreed. I'd really like to see Sami be very aggressive in this thing, knowing how Braun mauled him a few weeks back.
Alex Foster just reminded me of something in chat. I feel like the wrong Strowman jobber became a meme. Shouldn't have been Ellsworth. It should have been Johnny Goodtime.
Oh, the big sweaty man guy?
Yeah, he was a legend.
Yeah, he was.
Nice drop kick, Sami. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a Haluva kick there right off the bat, but he's going for mount punches, which is probably not smart because you're mounting Braun Strowman.
And now look at just that toss. And then he flexes just to remind you that he's... Oh, my God.
You're mounting a mountain.
And now the splash in the corner. Just to remind everybody that Braun Strowman is definitely better than all of you, myself included. We will never be that massive in our lives, ever. And then here's Sami Zayn. Look at the look on his face. You could see the exact moment when he loses all hope. Oh, my God, that back. Just ravaged.
See the exact moment it breaks.
I mean, what a baby back bitch. And Strowman's just taking him to school here right now.
Oh, yeah, Javaris is right. It was Johnny Knockout, not Johnny Goodtime. I think Johnny Goodtime is another indie wrestler, but yeah, Johnny Knockout was who it was. Why are you here to fight Braun Strowman? Because I like big, sweaty men.
And that's our LGBTQ inclusion segment of the evening. WWE trying to be more progressive.
That was too. That was right after those rumors came out. What an amazingly timed promo by Johnny Knockout.
Maximizing those minutes, baby. As Braun Strowman.
Well, apparently not as much as James Ellsworth, whose mere existence is a meme.
I was going to say not as much as Braun Strowman, who's just reveling in every second he gets to torment Sami Zayn. And oh, God, that chop. And Sami just like, I'm dead, it's over.
And meanwhile, as Super Blue stated in chat, Tampa Bay versus Dallas is officially underway. We are just under 2 minutes in, and Dallas is moving the ball at will.
Nice. I'm really hoping for a Bucks loss here. Like to see the Falcons win the NFC South. That is our division, right? Just so I'm clear, I don't want to make any mistakes.
Yeah, it's the NFC South, yep.
Nice. And Sami,
Strowman! Oh my God! You should never attempt a crossbody on somebody twice your size, Sami. Come on now.
No,
how did you not learn this against Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe?
How about you just shouldn't be stupid, period? I would not be surprised if Sami breathed in through his mouth. God, what a malcontent.
If you eat something hot, sometimes you got to breathe in through your mouth. Just
don't
cool it off a little bit.
Don't make excuses for the loser, okay? It's over.
I'm making reasonable responses to your irrational claims.
Oh my God, don't get your tone of voice like, I am 3 seconds away from writing in my diary what a feelings hurter you are, mister, okay? Because I'm just being honest.
Look, John, it is not my fault that you decided to be a feelings hurter today. I didn't even use that word until after you did.
You know what? You're actually right, and I'd say for once, except it's a pretty routine thing for you, but it doesn't change the fact, okay, that Sami Zayn is getting ragdolled. Look at him. What a little bitch ass. Oh, guys.
You know what? I will say I don't like the referee forcing Braun to back off away from Sami because this is a timed match, so the referee should let Braun do what Braun wants to do, and if it comes down to Sami passing out or being incapable of defending himself, that's when the ref should step in. But just for this, just to be like, oh, Sami, are you okay? Then, yeah, that's completely unfair to Braun because you're taking time away from him.
Right, exactly. I'm telling you, like, this hasn't been bad by any means, but I want to see Sami, get angry, fire up. And, of course, Strowman to just be Strowman because he's done everything, like, so well. Nice short arm lariat there. And Braun, look at that smile. He's like, I could eat all of you. Twice. I know. Sami just got rocked.
He reminds me of someone out of like Like almost like what you would expect to see in like a "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" series.
I know, right? And here's Braun Strowman to teach you about exercising. And now, oh god. And now just a clubby blow there across the chest. I'm telling you guys, watch the regular match be on Raw. Like, Sami survives here. Braun demands a match tomorrow night on Raw, and then he beats Sami definitively, which I'd be cool with. I want to see Braun get all the wins.
Slam.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep covering your face, kid. It's only going to get worse. This is what reality is, you little shrimp. But I wanted to try out for the football team. You know you're not talented enough. Shut the hell up. And there's another layer hit there by Braun.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. No, we don't do sub for sub.
Yeah, that's not happening. Sami, though, still stacked. Look at Sami. He is so wobbly-legged. Just like, where am I?
I just saw someone in chat being like, sub to me, I'll sub back. Yeah, fuck off.
Oh, you. And Sami, look at him shaking his head no, as if he has any choice in the matter, as if he's able to exhibit any agency over his face. Oh my god, what a shot to the face.
That was brutal.
You learning your place yet, Sami? Oh, and now Mick Foley.
What are you doing? Mick Foley has a white towel. You better not throw in the white flag, you stank.
Do it, Mick. Do it so you can break Ashton's heart, like the idea that Ty Dillinger will never be anything in his life. Do it!
That's not even something that would break my heart. I'm not even saying I don't want him to do it because it would break my heart. I don't want him to do it because it would be the dumbest of shit.
You know what? Because I'm feeling particularly, like, bitchy and ruthless tonight, I hope Mick does it. I hope Mick does it right when there's, like, 10 seconds left. Don't be arguing with
Mick.
Well,
and Braun is just so freaking dumb that he's out there arguing with Mick Foley when he only has 3 minutes left to put Sami away, or Sami wins.
Did I hear you say 3 minutes?
Really walked into that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Look at that Sami Zayn carcass. Yeah. Try and ska now, you dumb bastard.
You know, Cliff, I did just call Foley a skank, but now I regret calling him a skank, and not even because it's slut-shaming, but because he doesn't deserve to be associated with ska music, which is the superior brand.
And Paul just being like, this makes Foley look like the biggest of pricks. You know, Mick is getting Paul hot under the collar. He's like, fuck off, Mick. I really can't even say that I blame him. Look at Sami like, no, Mick, don't do it. Don't do it, Mick. Did you just throw the white flag?
Sami just got rid of the white flag. Yes. Thank you, Sami. Thank you.
And Braun's just sitting here like, this conversation happened. Like, oh,
there's Braun. Still, though, Braun arguing with Mick, you have under 2 minutes to win or you lose.
See, and now I don't like this either way, right? Because Mick's prolonged presence out here, even if Sami does survive, it taints that victory for Sami to me.
Oh, there you go. Sami got out of the way. Braun ran into the ring post. Sami got to get back in the ring. Just play keep away. You only have 90 seconds left right now.
No, Sami, try. Actually, keep trying because then you'll fail, and then that gives me something to laugh at.
No, listen to Paul for once and never try, okay?
And and that's it.
Yes, that's it. That's totally gonna be it, isn't it?
No, Braun's already kind of stirring.
He's actually recovering already. Jesus.
Come on, you're a monster among men. This can't defeat you. No, you are not going to win by count. Don't celebrate, Sami. You're like those people that play fighting games and you taunts just because you take away one stock. And yeah, Braun got back in, Sami. Suck it. Oh, God, but he's near haluva kick position.
Yes, he is.
No. Fuck. Braun, why would you charge at him? You let Sami come to you.
He's going to haluva kick him on the outside of the ring, isn't he? Oh, no, he's going to do a drop kick or crossbody or something.
Catch him, Braun.
He probably will.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He's not going to get a pin, though. Kicked out at 1. Sammy's just like, guys, I did it. I got him down long enough to attempt a cover. He kicked out at 1, but no one else has gone that far yet against him.
And now Sami, fail.
Kick.
Damn it.
He hit it.
But Braun.
Oh, but he
not
didn't even
on
knock
his
him
feet.
down. Oh, well, Sami technically wins because it was a survival thing.
Yeah.
But now Braun is probably going to destroy him anyway, isn't he?
Do it, Braun. Tear out his spine in front of these fans here. Do it. And look at Braun so angry, like, I can't believe that happened to me. I'm Braun Strowman.
Like, dude, you were talking to Foley for like a solid 2 minutes.
Yeah, but why was he talking to Foley? Because Foley felt the need to come out there in the first place. This is all Mick Foley's fault. All Mick Foley's fault.
I hope you're proud, Sami, for winning by not losing.
Yeah. Figures Sami would settle for less. I mean, he's always been a lesser being, period.
That shouldn't be a win for him. It should be a time limit draw.
Yeah. And now Mick just like, oh, but Sami, I have to make this about me. I need to make people know I'm still a thing. Shut up, Mick.
Why the hell is Mick Foley in a leather jacket? Seriously.
Maybe he thought it would look professional. I don't freaking know.
Leather jackets are anything but professional.
Look, Mick Foley doesn't even know how to think, all right? He's had like 1 million concussions or something. And now...
Sad but true.
And look at Sami going back to the well as if he's going to get another chance. What a little bitch ass. I can't believe he survived. Fuck Vegas, man. I hope you're wrong about one thing tonight so you go home with empty pockets and angry families. It was our son's birthday today. Where were you? I don't know. Oh, don't celebrate.
Well, I mean, Vegas is 2 for 2 so far.
Oh my God. I don't know. Like,
I can't wait. I cannot wait until these TNA memes die.
Hey man, we can
Elite
all
and obsolete and all that garbo. I'm really excited for those to just go away. Just like TNA might eventually go away.
No, I've given up hope on that, brother. I thought they were going to go away after the main event Mafia, but when that didn't happen, I'm like, no, they're always going to find a way to live. That's just the way it looks to me. Oh, man.
Well, TNA itself might not actually go away, as in, like, they won't actually die, but they're going to go away in, the sense that they're not going to be relevant.
Right. It's Pete Dunne. Yeah, this is the UK tournament for the UK Championship.
Woo! All right. There's Trent Seven. I didn't see. Did you guys see if? Oh God, I feel so horrible because I forget his name now. Joe Hendry. Did you see if Joe Hendry was going to be in this tournament or not? I really kind of hope he is, but it doesn't look like he's going to be.
Yeah, I didn't. When I read the list of competitors, I don't remember his name coming up. There's Nigel McGuinness, who's going to be doing commentary. Oh, man. Actually kind of breaks my heart that Nigel's finally with WWE, but as an announcer, because we know he hasn't had an in-ring career for some time.
And the worst part is he's not even that good at a commentary.
Well, I mean, hey, he's a guy a lot like Daniel Bryan. You could give him 1 million other roles, but you know what he was meant to do was wrestle. Because I only saw a little bit of Nigel as Desmond Wolfe in TNA with his feud with Kurt Angle. And I'm like, man, this dude is so good. And it just broke my heart because he said, yeah, WWE was my one dream. And, I mean, you know how I am with people working hard for something. Like, I can do Scum Squad, this and that. But I really feel for people that work so hard for something. And, yeah, but hopefully he has a good time with the UK tournament. Seems like it'll be interesting, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to end up covering that UK tournament because I don't know, like, I'm not really super interested in covering a tournament where the biggest name, like the biggest like draw, is Pete freaking Dunne.
Right. Seth Rollins was.
And he's just super like bland and forgettable to me.
Right. Yeah, he's a guy. You know what? Like maybe I would go back one day and watch matches on my own accord because I did the same thing with Matthew Riddle, who we've seen in PWG, and I've actually become quite a fan of his. So maybe the same would happen with me for Pete Dunne. But he's just a guy that he's never really left quite an impression on me just from the matches we've seen in PWG. So
yeah, like I said, I don't think he sucks. I don't think he's
right.
a horrible performer or anything. He's just kind of not interesting to me.
And here is that Triple H betrayal, and he hasn't shown up since.
Yeah, that happened in September.
And Rollins only recently has been cutting promos saying, I want Triple H.
Actually, I think that happened in August, because didn't that happen on the Raw after SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in August. So we are going on 4 months now since Triple H last showed up. And the last thing he did was affect who the world champion was.
Yeah. And again, Rollins only recently saying that he wants Triple H. So now you want Triple H, when up until this point you've wanted to be Universal Champion. I'm not saying your motivations are wrong, Rollins. I'm just saying a little late to the party. And this is when Chris Jericho cost him the Universal title, even though he was banned from ringside. God, Raw's writing. Like, even saying these sentences, like, nothing really flows. But I saw Axel Diaz say that they're trying to sign Matt Riddle. I hope they do. I think he'd be amazing in NXT. I'd really look forward to live reacting to his matches on takeovers and just seeing how he develops in general. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Rollins Jericho here.
I don't want them to get Matt Riddle. I want Lucha to get Matt Riddle if they want him.
I even said, like, you know, Lucha would be great. My thing with Matt Riddle, having watched quite a handful, beg pardon?
New Japan?
New Japan, I think, would also work. What I said was, whether it's New Japan, Lucha Underground, or NXT, like, wherever he goes, he'd have a phenomenal first year there, because this February, he'll have been wrestling a full 2 years. He's been wrestling less than 2 years, and I already feel like he's so good. So I'll be excited wherever he goes.
Yeah, that's actually really impressive, because he had some fun moments and fun matches in Bola.
Yeah. And again, like, I think it'll be February 7th. He'll have been wrestling for 2 years. So, yeah, I mean, very impressive that he's been wrestling for such a short time by the business's standards. And he's already made waves the way that he has. So, yeah, whoever picks him up, NXT, Lucha Underground, New Japan. If it's New Japan, it'll be a bit trickier to follow him unless, you know, we ever see him in a G1 climax. But
well, apparently he's into weed, so that lowers his chances of being signed by WWE or New Japan, as experienced by Matt Sydal recently.
Yeah, oh my God, ridiculous.
Sydal just recently got out of a Japanese prison for having synthetic weed on him.
Yeah, I heard about that, and you know something, like, I've heard both sides of the debate, and believe me, I can understand why people would want to give Sydal flack. Like, you know where you are, you know who your employer is. At the same time, though, from a more moralistic standpoint, like, everybody should know that I find the laws to be ludicrous. And so I'm really kind of half and half with all that. I definitely felt for Sydal, but again, you have to know where you are. I may have certain beliefs, but if I was to present at a conference or work with somebody and I know that shit's not tolerated, for my own sake, I check that shit at the door. So look at all the stupid idiot signs.
But I mean, yeah, that almost kind of lends credence to the idea that he might end up in Lucha Underground, because we all know what Jack Evans is like.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, he would do great in Lucha Underground. I would be curious if they would put a mask on him and he would go in still wrestling that same style, like what he could do. I think that'd be so cool. I'm just looking forward to him getting picked up somewhere, because he is really something, as is the guy about to make his entrance, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins. I don't have anything more interesting to say.
Because that is the most interesting thing you could say, because he's wonderful. And what did Vegas odds have here, Ashton, since you've been saying them so far tonight?
Oh, Seth is favored to win heavy, minus 6,000.
Well, see, this would be a prediction I'd actually get right for a change, because you know I went with Seth easily without a second thought in premium predictions. Yeah. He's beaten Jericho before. No reason to think he won't beat Jericho again. That's why I was kind of mood about this match. Like, they're two great in-ring workers, and so in-ring, you're always going to get a good match from these two, but you and I have talked about this to death already. Like, it's not enough when you've seen so much interaction between two people. Either up the stakes or don't do it at all is kind of my whole mindset. And now we're doing our around the world thing.
Rollins closed out at minus 6,300.
Damn.
That is ridiculous. And yeah, Rusev won by countout. We established that. He was at minus 2,300. Cesaro and Sheamus were at minus 5,700. And Sami Zayn was at minus 1,050 when lines closed up. So yeah, that's We're 3 for 3 on that front, and Rollins at minus 6,300 might as well be a lock.
Yeah, really. Like, I ain't gonna even challenge that.
Yeah. Yeah, you really shouldn't.
And Rollins, though, has his game face on. I can't wait to hear everybody criticize the pedigree that he's going to win this match with.
Chris Jericho's trunks. They seriously look like they're straight out of a Vegas casino.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jericho doing it big. He's like, I'm about to leave to go do more stuff with Fozzy soon, so get an eyeful while you can, everybody. Nice lock up there. Jericho just like, no, Rollins. You know what happens to people who get lockups off on me? You just made the list. Actually, I don't know if he even has the list with him right now.
Yeah, I mean, he did. I mean, he didn't like full on denounce the list, but the other night he did like almost add someone to the list and then like decided against it at the time. Like he set like, put the list at his side and he was like, I'll add you to the list later, but blah blah blah.
Right. Actually, he did say, yeah, Rollins, I'm going to put you on the list, the injured list,
That's
which
right. Drink it in, man.
I find it hilarious that promo line came from Jericho, given that Bret Hart blames Seth Rollins for everything, and Chris Jericho has never been injured. God, if that changes tonight, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh my God. If Seth somehow manages to be involved in a move that Jericho gets injured in, he's never going to hear the end of it. And it'll be Bret Hart, too. And it'll be Bret Hart and all of the marks that bought into the Bret Hart shit.
God, I can't even tell you the debates that I got into on Twitter. And I was like, no, he is unsafe. Yeah, but this Bauer photo clearly shows, no, he's unsafe. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nice arm drag there by Seth. So, how's everybody feeling tonight, huh?
Shining Wizardo.
Wait a minute here. Oh no, that was just a kick. I didn't know if you were ahead of me or what, partner, because then you put on your Japanese announcer voice. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
No, Rollins hit Jericho with a running knee.
Okay. Well, now he's got those body shots going.
I just went like full like Japanese announcer and called it a Shining Wizard.
Brother, it's cool. You were feeling yourself in that moment, and I appreciate it. And I'm sure we all appreciate it here as well. Boot up there,
I guess I'd rather be feeling myself in that moment than be feeling myself in a fighting game and kill my partner.
I know, right? Well, I mean, if you want to do it like that, I mean, that's cool. Put me on blast in public. That's totally fine. And Rollins kicks out.
Hey, I never mentioned you. I didn't bring you up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess I'm just woefully insecure. And now Jericho with the back.
Well, at least you're not woefully accurate.
Oh, screw off. And Rollins kicks out.
Oh, I think I just snorted a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'm not. That's great content.
Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, Subject 18 and Deluxe Man. Couple of people joining the stream right now.
Because they know Twitwow is
we are adding to our list, and we have 25 live viewers, only 12 likes, and 2 morons that showed up, thought we were streaming the actual show, disliked and left.
Yeah, but you know what, though? The numbers of that seem to be dwindling, because the idea that we're only at 2 this late into the show, because we're almost on the first hour, I find that impressive. But we'll see how the rest of the night goes.
I'm pretty content about it.
Definitely. I would certainly agree. And I've been hearing a lot of people, well, seeing a lot of people, I should say, in chat talking about how they had their meth all prepared. I made a killing for this show. Vegas wasn't the only one that did well, baby. So thanks, everybody. And remember, if you ever want more, steal from Mom. Yeah.
And the beautiful thing, too, is that you and I are on the Puitoff SmackDown roster. So we had the night off tonight. Didn't even have to make predictions.
Exactly. Man, it feels good. Not like that knee to Jericho's temple, and now he just goes right into the security wall there. And Rollins.
Results so far. Rusev defeated Big Cass by count out when Lana faked an injury. Sheamus and Cesaro are the new tag team champions thanks to a phantom tag. And then the guy that was originally legal that, it was Sheamus, ended up getting the pin. And Sami Zayn survived 10 minutes with Strowman thanks mostly to Strowman deciding that he had enough time to talk and argue with Mick Foley for like 2 minutes.
I love how even when Sami Zayn was talking to Mick Foley, Strowman, like, he didn't attack right away. He was almost looking thoughtfully like, you know what, this conversation matters and these two need this time. I'm just going to stand back. I'm just going to let them hash it out. I know how sensitive relationships can be. I am a gentle giant. And now Jericho. Knife edge chop there to Rollins. Another knife edge chop. Now Rollins could be no.
Oh God, Brandon Best makes a great point. He's saving his meth for the women's match tonight, and I don't blame him.
Why? Aren't you excited to see Charlotte? Because she's the woman, right, Dad? Even though you picked Sasha.
God. John, why are you so good at Charlotte impressions? It hurts.
Because I've been around awful people for longer in my life than I care to admit, so you kind of get it down to a science. And Rollins, why would you go for a springboard thing when Jericho was clearly doing stuff? Come on, man.
He was doing stuff, man. Come on.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. He sees Jericho's feet are already on the rope, right as he's launching there. Yeah, that was. I mean, you're the architect. Come on, man. Where are the blueprints, Rollins? Hashtag where's the blueprints? Trending.
Architect of disaster. Architect of self-implosion.
Listen to you. Rollins back up to his feet.
Architect of not scouting enough.
Oh, okay. That was too wordy. And now Jericho just laying in the hands.
Architect of trying to do something while your opponent's already in the middle of doing something.
Oh
Am
my
I right?
God. Are you through, sir?
Okay, that time I was intentionally wordy because you said the last one before that was wordy, and I wanted to prove you wrong.
Oh my God, you would.
I know, I'm just so exhausting sometimes.
That's understating it. So, Jericho...
I might even argue that I'm tedious.
Oh, Jesus. As Rollins now grounded.
The Sethster.
And by the way...
Oh, guys, we're up to 19 thumbs up and only 3 down. I can deal with that.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. It's always greatly appreciated.
Cliff just said that I'm going to turn into meth freaking Rollins.
Yes.
Oh, squeak?
For me? Probably.
Yeah. Probably. You don't even realize you're doing it anymore.
No, I was just going to remark, with Cliff's joke. I mean, that's what happens when you have 100% shoulder. So, by the way, kudos again to Cliff for having a healthy shoulder, even though he uses it to just be an awful person and request pay-per-views like Halloween Havoc 1997. Just saying. Just saying.
No. You know what, though? You know what? I don't think that makes him a horrible person. I think that it would have made him a horrible person if he wouldn't have requested anything at all.
You know what? That is true. That is true. I mean, well, I'll kind of have to talk later about you coming to the aid about a guy starting a splinter faction to go against me, but, it doesn't make you any less wrong or any less right.
Until I see actual proof of Scum Squad Wolfpack existing, I am going to denounce its existence.
You know what? You would do that. All right. And now Rollins there with the kick to the midsection.
Innocent until proven guilty, unless you're Charlotte or Natalia.
Nice kitchen sink there by Jericho. And now he's going to
kitchen sink your face.
You know what? I knew it was coming. Shut your face hole. And this face is 150%, all right? Ain't nobody doing shit to this face. And there's a nice kick there by Rollins right to the head of Jericho. And now Jericho recuperating.
That's an interesting fun fact. Jacob the Baller. There have been 4 women holding the female championships in WWE this year, and they all have different hair colors.
That is interesting.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true because Charlotte and Alexa Bliss have the same hair color, so that's not true.
Yeah. Yeah, because it would be splitting hairs to be like, oh, well, she dyes parts of it, because naturally, like, it is just that blonde.
Splitting hairs, John.
Oh my God! Please go play in traffic as Jericho now caught up. Like, no, if I had a child like that, I'm telling you, like, The girlfriend's kind of wearing me down a little bit. Like, oh, maybe I could be a father. No. Like, I am so thankful for so many people on this planet that tell me no, children are awful. Hey, Dad, would that be a splitting hand? Yeah, go outside. Play in the dark. Sling Blade by Rollins.
Oh, my God. Holy crap. Forearm.
Partner, just to ask to make sure that we're still on point. I just saw Rollins connect with the second forearm on my network. Where is he with you? I just want to make sure that we're still.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, you're ahead of me, partner. And because I'm about to see Rollins at the blockbuster here.
Well,
there it is.
Ahead. You know what? You might want to try doing a pause play because that might catch you up to me.
And
they're both down and out for a little bit now. They're both kind of
Jericho on his hands and knees here. Jericho about to regain a vertical base. He does.
I'm pretty sure we're back to even now. I'm pretty sure we're good.
Oh, Rollins go for the pedigree here.
Pedigree.
Jericho back body drop.
Well, Rollins on his feet though. Jericho Walls attempt.
Could it be Walls? He's never beaten.
Rollins like spun the wrong way there. Oh, there we go. Nice, flipped him out. Jumping Enziguri from Jericho.
Yeah. Oh, Jericho, you actually think you're gonna win? It's kind of adorable. Wait, you're in perfect position for my. Oh no! And go over the top rope.
What were you gonna say? Perfect position for my what?
For my. I was gonna say moonsault, but then of course Rollins countered.
It just sounded funny. Like I felt like you were getting ready to be like, "Oh, just in perfect position for my mom." What?
Well, that too, especially if you're listening, James. And now, nice move there by Rollins.
Wow.
You know what? No, fuck him and his bulbous head ass. Yeah, you heard me, James. Fight me, pussy. And now Rollins hitting Jericho back in the ring. Believe me, he's gonna love it. And now Rollins gonna go for the knee. Oh, he got caught there. Because no, any other pay-per-view is like, hey, bitch, where was my shout-out? I'm just going to be like, oh, I was just perfecting my impersonation of your father and neglecting you. And now Rollins going to get to the ropes.
Oh, my
God. And now Rollins.
I feel like you were trying to make that an evil laugh, but it was too genuine of a real laugh to pull it all
off. One day I'll succeed. I had that really good evil laugh on that one NXT Twit Wow.
John, Kid Coheed is offering to give your mom dat work, and in Kid Coheed language, that means his penis.
Well, I mean, if you're comfortable with the litany of STDs, go for it. And now Jericho arguing with the referee. Here's the tope suicida again by Seth.
In the meantime, having heard me say that, my mom is now offended that Kid Coheed is offering it to so many people.
I know, right? I thought you guys had a thing going on. What the hell is this?
So in that one fell swoop, you not only acquired a litany of diseases that not even a rubber is going to help you to not get, but you also alienated someone else that you thought you had a chance with.
And you know what, though?
Probably wrong about in the first place anyway. So
you know what, though? Good on Kid Coheed for practicing moderately safe sex. And now the lion salt by Jericho. And by the way, Subject 18, I love you too. Oh my God, this is great. This has become a circus. I don't even know why this match is still going. And Rollins kicked out. I actually thought for a second, because my network kind of froze up, that it was going to be a 3 count, but no, Jericho didn't get it because he never does.
I have the Wolfpack theme song stuck in my head now, so thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, you blame us, but human iPod syndrome. What have I always told you? You know, have a stronger will for once. Don't be so susceptible to outside forces. God.
That sounds so brutal.
Gorgeous lion salt here by Jericho, but it only got a near fall, as now he's kind of taking that frustration. Nice penalty kick there to Rollins' ribs.
Falconaro!
And yeah, I mean, Seth powering through there. Beautiful Falcon's arrow.
Both men down. Referee still hasn't started counting.
Yeah, do your job, ref. Jesus.
I don't think he knows about double countouts.
Oh my God. He's almost as bad as Rick Knox. And now both of these guys.
But maybe not quite.
Yeah, I still got to kick Rick Knox.
I feel like Rick Knox hasn't been around this season very much of Lucha Underground.
Yeah, because I'm a voice of reason, and I mean, clearly one of our reviews must have gotten to them, been like, you know what would make this season better? Less Rick Knox. And you know what? It has been a tremendous season thus far. You're welcome, everyone else.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
correlation, not causation.
Hey, why don't you shut your face hole, all right? And now Rollins. Just staggered Jericho with that knee. Now could it be the pedigree? Is it? Is it? And no. No, Jericho stalling it.
What the hell? Rana from Jericho rolled through. Jericho, my lord.
Yeah, how bad does Jericho want the win, huh?
That was amazing.
And now, yeah, he does turn Rollins over. There it is.
Yep. You think Rollins is going to tap out?
Oh, no way.
That's why I said it that way, because it's just not going to happen. This is what happens, guys, when you give us a match with no stakes. And I wouldn't deny that this has been a good match, if not a great match, but we don't have any reason to care about who wins or loses.
And see, look at Paul in chat. Oh, I thought John had forgiven that referee for counting a Johnny Mundo pin for victory. Paul, what do you think I am? Emotionally aware and rational? God,
Clearly
I thought you
not.
understood me, man.
What if Rick Knox is the referee of the Sexy Star Cage match this week, and Johnny wins because of Rick Knox?
Well, then, quite frankly, unless he wants his chestnuts roasting on an open fire, he will know his place, and he will ensure that Johnny Mundo remains Lucha Underground champion.
What if Rick Knox joins Worldwide Underground?
That would kill our gimmick, but I guess I'd be cool with it if it meant keeping the title longer.
Why is Kevin Owens trying to get involved in this match?
I'm sorry.
What does Chris Jericho winning this match do to help Kevin Owens?
I'm sorry, but just seeing Kevin Owens sprint made me kind of giggle.
Jericho the match.
And Jericho had it right here. Right there he had it. Oh, man. And then Jericho's
oh, my God, another reversal to the pedigree. Jericho unwilling to lose to Seth Rollins again, even though he's done it like half a dozen times already.
No, you know why, though? Because, I mean, he can't rely on Owens to not get pedigreed because he's already told him, you're never there for me when I get pedigreed. So he's had to come up with all of these counters. He's had to consort his WCW list for all pedigree counters so that he wouldn't have to rely on Owens. Another knee there by Rollins.
Oh, my God. That's going to be it. Yep, there it is.
Oh, yep, that's always the finish. Power through, pedigree, and yep, you're done, Chris. You're done. Oh, Chris, you actually tried. That is fucking hilarious. Oh, man.
Hey, man, he came close, too. Give him some credit. Even though he lost, at least he put in some nice effort and he had some close calls.
No, you know what people who come close deserve? To be mocked by the sight of the trophy of the winners who actually didn't come close, but they actually started and finished strong. Screw coming close.
That's what she said.
Of course. They did do this on Raw, Alex. They did do this on Raw. And I'm referring to Lex, man, not the lovable and adorable Alex Foster. And
why would you neglect Alex Foster, John?
I just called him lovable and adorable. I'm sorry that you have favoritism towards him because he called you handsome, and I didn't get any compliments like that. Though I'm not chilly because I'm an emotionally strong person.
That was really bad.
And listen, you're really bad, all right? What do we got next on this card?
Yeah.
And now, well, Rollins just mouthing one down. Now his full focus is on Triple H.
God, apparently he's angry in chat that we called him Alex because he wants to be Deluxe Man.
All right. I apologize. Didn't mean to kill another gimmick. We're already talking about Rick Knox killing the Worldwide Underground. Gotta keep up that mystique.
And Ezekiel Elliott for the touchdown. Suck it, Tampa.
Nice. What's the score currently? Because last I heard it was 3-0 Tampa.
Right now it's 9-3, and we just need them to not screw up the extra point, and it'll be 10-3.
Nice.
But Dan Bailey's a good kicker, so he'll probably get it. I beat you to it, Kid Coheed. I said it like a solid 30 seconds before you did in chat. Suck it.
Wow, I think that was a bit aggressive there, bud. We're all playing.
You too. Why is everyone so far behind? If you haven't heard this yet and you're already typing stuff, waiting for you to hear it, and I've already said it, Click on the live button next to the volume button on the video player so that you catch up to us. Come on, guys.
I would just do what he says. He seems very pumped up right now.
Oh, you act like you don't want our fans to be as recent as possible as far as listening into us live.
Oh, certainly I do. Certainly I do.
The way you do that is by clicking on the word live next to the volume button. I've done it multiple times in other live streams that I've watched, like, back when we used to watch the Lucha Underground episode of AfterBuzz every week that we haven't watched in a while because they got kind of boring and repetitive.
Yeah, click the live button, guys. I mean, that's how you'll stay all caught up to us this way. You won't have Ashton telling you to suck it.
I don't think I've ever said suck it in an honest, serious manner in my life.
That is true. He's a respectable human being, so that's the good news. Oh my God,
Hey,
that was
like. You know what that means? You need to suck my penis.
Oh man, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I wonder if Kurt Angle's gonna make a shocking return.
No.
And it's like, fuck yourself. You fuck yourself.
He was supposed to make a return this summer. You know what's? It's funny because in hindsight, I feel like every prediction the Angry Mark made ended up being wrong. I'm so glad I abandoned that ass.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting earlier tonight from the pre-show. And then Rusev mauling Enzo. Enzo, you're so pathetic.
Oh man, that's great. I'm so glad Rusev grew his beard back. He seriously looked funny without it.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Cass, make some more angry face, you joke.
Yes. Tyler Packer, yes, we did hear Elimination Chamber is officially returning, and I've actually been hearing from quite a few different sources it is going to be a SmackDown pay-per-view, which kind of does kind of tilt the board a little bit, kind of shows me WWE's hand probably means a Raw superstar is going to win the Royal Rumble, which actually kind of does put a damper on my John Cena prediction.
That's right. Oh, you know what then? I'm going full Balor then, because, yeah, ain't no way Seth's winning it if his focus is Triple H. Oh, God, Roman again.
No, not Roman. Strowman.
Oh, are you serious? That's your pick? That is huge.
Yep.
Both literally and figuratively. I'll tell you what I could see them doing. God, Aries is joining us in commentary for this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh Christ, about Aries on commentary. Ugh.
Because I'm just trying to think like WWE would, and I think they do see money, at least in their eyes, in a Roman Balor program. Maybe it'll come down to Balor and Roman, and Balor will eliminate Roman last just to continue. I've beaten you clean in the ring. I've eliminated you from the Rumble, and then he goes on to win the Universal title, and that's one of his earliest feuds as finally being able to get his run now that he's healthy. I could totally see that happening. And Swann,
I feel like Austin Aries is the vanilla midgetiest of all vanilla midgets.
Yeah, he's I will never understand the hype ever. I mean, I do like him better as a heel because obviously, but yeah, I just real disconnect.
I mean, yeah, he's better as a heel, but that's because he goes from like a 1 out of 10 to like a 3.5 out of 10.
I know, right? It's such an insignificant improvement. You know what the funny thing is, though? I'm so Scum Squad, and yet I'm really rooting for Swann to retain here, which I think he will. What were the Vegas odds on this? Swann, right?
Yeah, Swann retaining is definitely the heavy favorite, which is cool because that's what I predicted in our preview predictions vid.
And I did too. I mean, my logic was very straightforward. Kendrick beat TJ on Raw. TJ beat Swann on 205 Live. Swann's the only one to really not get anything, so he's going to get it at the pay-per-view. That was my logic. So
who do you think he's going to be pinning then? You think he's going to be pinning TJ or Kendrick? I'm going to pick TJ.
I'm going to pick TJ too because TJ pinned him on 205 Live, so I think Swann would want to get the win back. So...
Rich homie Swann. I love that.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Swann to be Cruiserweight champion. Personally, I wish he was a part of a division that was better handled because I think the world of Swann and he's so talented. But he is the champion and he's doing the best he can with it, which I think is damn fine. And here we go.
Everybody is asking what's in TJP's mouth. My answer is, I don't really care.
That's just riveting. Well, that guy wearing that I'm a Kathy Kelly guy shirt. Well, that makes one of you, I'm sure.
Can you blame her or can you blame him? She's adorable.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I will say though,
oh,
as
God,
good as she's been with WWE, I sincerely miss Kathy Kelly on NXT AfterBuzz.
Yeah, she was always so enthused about the product. Now she is the product.
And now, I was going to say, and now she doesn't really get a chance to talk about it much at all.
And let's see. Cruiserweight Championship, that's what it's all about.
CWC. But it's not a classic this time. It's a championship. It's still the CWC, though.
Exactly. It still works.
Oh my God. Kendrick was going right after Swann, and for some reason, TJP was like, no, you can't hurt my friend, Rich Swann. I'm going to beat you up first.
No, I get the pinfall.
No, I want to do it. You can't do it. No.
See, what's great about Vegas odds coming in is since there's no suspense or anything, we can just talk about whatever the hell we want.
Oh, botch. Oh, botch. Oh, botch.
Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly. That was ugly. Oh, God, I hope Kendrick's okay.
Oh, boy. Botch City. Botch City, Botch City, bitch.
Yeah, Kendrick, I think, is going to take a well-deserved rest 5 seconds into this match.
Just that shattered orbital bone of his.
Sorry, guys, that's all I could do. Oh, Kendrick's still in it.
I feel like you're a solid 2 years late for the Roman Reigns Looney Tunes song.
Hey, Looney Tunes will never go out of style. You just got to shift the context, that's all.
You're not even wrong. I love the Looney Tunes.
Roadrunner for life.
The Looney Tunes knew how to write a baby face, unlike WWE.
Yeah. Oh, look at that nice diving sunset flip into the knee bar. Look at the variety.
You ever notice that the Roadrunner never cut a promo in his entire life, and he was still one of the most over baby faces in the Looney Tunes universe?
I know, right? Even from a young age, I guess I was Scum Squad because I always rooted for the Wile E. Coyote. I just wanted to see that guy eat. I think I always appreciated his inventiveness to try and catch the Roadrunner. I'm like, yeah, you build stuff. You do you.
I love that. That's the best.
I mean, really, it would have just been convenient if the Roadrunner got hit by a car like most animals, but, whatever. And a nice sent on there by Swann.
I feel like Kendrick is eating all kinds of potatoes in this match. First the knee botch, and now I think Swann was supposed to do a run on that spot, but his full body weight landed on Kendrick's shoulders and neck, and it ended up being like a weird, awkward seated senton.
Yeah, I mean that.
There we go, big boot, and then the calf kick. All right, Kendrick, do it. Yeah,
Kendrick back in it, baby.
And you know what, Paul, P.W. Gregory, Jack Gallagher has become one of the best things on Raw or any WWE piece of content, period.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the idea that the crowd was chanting when he did that one promo on Ariya Daivari saying, "I think you're in need of a good thrashing," that just shows you how over he is. Like that Cruiserweight Championship is an inevitability for him with how over he is, or so I believe. I could very easily be wrong.
Bully choke, pirate, captain's hook. I think that's what it's called, right? Captain's hook.
Yeah, captain's hook.
Yeah, I always think of pirate when I think of that, so it's fitting.
And you ain't gonna tap Swann. You're tougher than that. You had stood 2 captain's hooks on the 205 Live where you won the title. This ain't gonna put you away.
I think it might have even been 3, honestly.
And now TJ coming in. Nah. Kendrick's saying no.
Knee bar. Don't you dare give up, Kendrick.
Yeah, you're better than TJ Perkins anyway.
Oh my God, we've got chat talking about Looney Tunes. Duck season! Rabbit season! Duck season!
Oh, nice. Rolling Thunder Splash by Swann.
Okay, guys, please do not spam the chat with duck season and rabbit season. Seriously.
I think it's a little late for that. You set it in motion. This is what we're dealing
They
with now.
started doing it before I even said anything. That's why I'm trying to like slow it down now. I
Yeah, but
acknowledged it.
I think you acknowledged it, which means you exacerbated it. So, you know.
But when Mark Henry acknowledged the Daniel Bryan chance, it shut the crowd up. So that's the logic I was trying to go with.
Do you really think you're as imposing and or as intimidating as Mark Henry? I mean, think about
Dude, I'm 6'6". I freaking better be.
Well, I mean, no, that's not enough. You really should have known better. And now Swann and Kendrick on.
You're horrible.
I'm right. It's pretty much the same thing in this context. And now TJP back into the knee bar here on Swann.
Oh my God, so many knee bars. Can we please have a cruiserweight match with some flips in it, for God's sake?
No, we got to show that we're evolved and have taste.
Oh, I preferred Eddie and Ray. God.
Yeah, that was so good.
Hell, I preferred freaking whoever it was, Ultimo Dragon and Nagata to this shit. And Ultimo Dragon's finisher was a submission. It was the Dragon Sleeper. But that match was still more entertaining than this.
Yeah, see, Roadblock, this is what you're doing. Your Cruiserweight match couldn't stack up to Cruiserweight matches on Halloween Havoc 97. And really, well, I don't know. We still got
a good part of Halloween Havoc 97. So what are we gonna say to that? It's like, oh, your match isn't as good as the good part of another show.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, nice shot there by Swann.
I don't even know if Will Ospreay fits under the 205-pound weight limit. He might be like 210, 215-ish.
And you know something? He may be
a taller guy. I think he's like 6'1 or 6'2. He's a taller guy for a cruiserweight.
I'll tell you what, whether he's 210 or 215, I can tell you that Will Ospreay probably feels lighter than air because he ain't a part of this shit. I'm with New Japan. Oh, nice kick by Swann. That's going to do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, that was quick. All right. Awesome. Swann wins.
And TJP still can't handle this.
The next feud needs to be Swann versus Nice. So we can get some actual cruiserweight, like, freaking ridiculously good matches. I don't even know what the word is for it. I was going to say classics, but that's not the word I wanted to use.
Yeah, Swann and Nice for the championship, I can get behind. Swann, Mustafa Ali, maybe, if they want to push him as a heel.
Oh, yes! I love Mustafa Ali. Although the way that they've been booking it, they might even do Swann versus Arya Daivari.
Yeah, and I was even going to say, with Arya Daivari, you know I'm a fan of his. I would not be opposed to that at all.
Someone just hit. Neville! Neville! Yes! Yes!
Oh, what?
Right. Yes! Does he have a beard? Please tell me he has a beard. Please have a beard, Neville. He has a beard!
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Yes! Oh, is Neville gonna turn heel? Is Neville gonna turn heel? He's totally gonna. Yes! Yes!
You know what? About fucking time. I love you, Swann, but you know what? Shit happens, man.
Screw off, TJ. Kill him, Neville. Kill him. Yeah! Kick, swing, off the ropes, drop. Oh, he's gonna go off the ropes because there's more than one person in the ring.
I wonder
if he's still gonna do it. Off the ropes, drop kick. Yes! I'm so happy.
Neville has a fire under his ass right now, and I don't even blame him.
I'm so freaking happy. Yes.
And Swann's like, man, why are you doing this to me, man? I think we're supposed to be my friend, man.
Him out, baby. Oh, he's following him out.
He's not even done. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes. Oh my god!
This is amazing. I love heel Neville already.
Hey, he needed this. Did you see the article today that said he wants and deserves better for 2017? Because I didn't read it.
But no, I didn't see that article, but it looks like he's going to be getting it starting with this.
Oh my! Yeah, TJP is just
he's literally dragging TJ by the arm. That's amazing.
Dragging that.
Oh, is he gonna still use the red arrow, or are we gonna get a new finisher too?
I was questioning that, dude. I'm like, if he's really committed to this heel and he's just walking by Kendrick, yeah, this is a heel turn, definitely.
Oh yeah, because he's not even going after Kendrick.
Because if he was going after Kendrick, I would just say that he's just a very fiery guy with a point to prove. But him just targeting the babyface is like he is totally heel.
They're both laying the exact same way, with one arm stretched out and their right arm covering their stomachs. Same exact way.
Oh my God, Neville is just sick of this shit. I'm happy to see him though.
Oh,
I'm happy to see you though.
yes! That was so great. Thank you. God, it's awesome to see him back again, finally.
Let's get some chat reactions. I think people are really happy about this.
And even more good news, Tampa Bay is losing by a 2-touchdown margin now. Dallas is up 17-3.
Guys, let me just say, just before we move on to the next segment, I am so happy that Neville is back in the mix.
What was I just talking about on our preview predictions?
Like, how do you mean?
I wanted more like full blown in an instant, like one time big moment turn.
Yes,
and we just got a true blue heel turn from frickin' Neville. I love it.
Kyle Fowley from the AV Club. Holy shit, heel Neville. My sentiments exactly, my friend. My sentiments exactly.
I feel like Neville has been unlocked, or like he's been set free.
Dude, because here's the thing. That article I told you about, Shroomeister, shout out to him. He's an excellent Twitter account if you love wrestling and anime. He tweeted that article, and I think he even said, like, it's bullshit. Neville deserves better. And I said, oh, I agree completely. This is a guy who John Cena shook his hand when he won the NXT Championship, and he's done fuck all. This heel turn may have been just what he needed. This is great.
Yeah. Now, Owens is slamming on Jericho's locker room, dressing room, whatever it is, door, trying to talk it out with his buddy. My question, though, for tonight is, what will the main event be between the Universal title and the women's title? Because they might give the main event to the women's title. I don't know.
I still say the women's title is going to main event. I think when you have a stip like 30-minute Iron Man, anything but the main event to me would just feel awkward. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to say, but John, Roman Reigns, and I get that. I'm just saying I don't really think it's logical to see a match type like Iron Man not main event. I've never.
Well, really and I've even been saying, even though I'm not a big fan of the build to Charlotte Sasha, despite the bad build, I still feel like the match itself warrants being the main event tonight.
Oh, and actually, not to take any steps back, I apologize. I just wanted to point out I completely agree with Tyler Packer. That fire that Neville showed, that's what I wanted from Sami tonight in his match with Braun Strowman. That was great. Neville immediately back on all of our radars. This is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God, Kevin, he might not even be in there. What's your problem?
Yeah, Kevin, I've been one of your most ardent supporters, but you're coming across really needy here. It's kind of creepy.
I know, he's a stage 8 clinger.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I knew some bad clingers, but Kevin Owens might be taking the cake.
I mean, hell, you know me. I'm kind of clingy sometimes.
I've even called you out on it. I'm like, I didn't know you were such a Star Trek fan being such a Klingon, but I mean, compared to, you're looking like a level 3 at least compared to Kevin Owens right now. So.
Yeah.
And watch Jericho. Watch Jericho just open the door and be like, no. And then close it.
Man in the chat saying he doesn't like this Owens. So it took you this long, buddy, huh?
Yeah, I've been kind of meh on this Owens for a while. I miss when he used to end careers, not worry about the ruin of his own.
I've been bored as shit with this Owens since the day he won the title.
Yeah, it's really sad. I never wanted to talk like this about an Owens world title reign, and I feel like it's blasphemous that we are, but it's not even because it's not true. It's just he deserves so much better. This is crap. Oh, please, Chris, I can't win on my own, even though I've been known to destroy people. Like, fuck's sake.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to remind everybody that today we have 3 huge wrestling names' birthdays to celebrate today. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rob Van Dam, and Trish Stratus. And I don't know what the ages of the other 2 are, but I did see earlier today that Trish is 41 today. So happy birthday to those 3. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, happy birthday to my...
Trish still looking great, even though she's into her 40s now.
Oh, is the Iron
And
Woman
next, it
match
looks like we're going to
actually
be
up
getting our women's
next?
championship match. So it is going to be Roman reigning over everyone else.
Oh my God. You know, honestly, though, both of those things are so bad, I don't even care, to be honest. I was looking at it purely from a logical standpoint, not out of emotional preference, because there is no emotional preference.
Are they seriously quoting the Bible?
As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Yep.
Oh, boy.
I mean, you know, it's not so much that they're quoting the Bible as more they're quoting the Bible to further the narrative that this is a competitive spirit rivalry and not one of hatred. That's what annoys me more.
Which is just the dumbest, because they are supposed to hate each other because they've done some seriously, or really Charlotte has done some seriously despicable shit to Sasha.
But she's the woman! I mean, come on!
Do you have a Charlotte impression that is a line other than that?
No. It's just the one that really made me cringe the hardest when she said it, because, oh my God, you're really trying to establish that you're better than your father. So that's just what's always stuck with me. You know, that's kind of how trauma works.
Why the hell is Kid Coheed trying to get, like, family member prostitutes going on up in here?
Wait, what?
He's asking people if they want, if anyone has a mother, sister, or aunt that wants his penis.
Hey, look, man, I'm all for starting your own business, but you may need a better model.
This is like the second month in a row that he's been, like, talking about that work and saying it's his penis and thinking it's funny. It was funny the first, like, 2 times. It hasn't been since, buddy.
It's kind of like that scene in Mean Girls where the one girl gets told that fetch is never going to happen. Somebody needs to let Kid Coheed know. In fact, I'll let him know. Look, that work isn't going to happen, bud. I know. I've been down that road. Just let it go. Move on to the next thing, my friend. We'd all be the better.
We have breached the 30 live viewer part.
Hooray!
Point, not part. I'm bad at talking, apparently. This is why is this my job if I'm this bad at talking? I don't understand it.
I don't either. But look, this isn't about assessing like where we are and what we're doing with our lives. This is about Roadblock into the line, about 2 women who bring out the best in each other.
Fetch needs to be a thing. Why does Alex Foster always say things with the best timing?
Yeah, that's our Foster. Oh man.
I think the big disconnect here is that the matches, like, I don't know, the matches all feel the same to me. I mean, the Falls Count Anywhere match was great. The Falls Count Anywhere match was a lot of fun. But, like, the Hell in a Cell match didn't really feel like a Hell in a Cell match. You know, it's like, and
well,
then, like, Sasha always wins on TV and Charlotte always wins on pay-per-view. It's just, I just want something new, I think is what it really comes down to. Just give me something new. Even if it does have to involve Charlotte, I think I'd rather see Charlotte Bayley, which is actually a feud we've never seen before.
Right. Because they only had like that one takeover type of events, right?
The thing is, like, the funny thing is, they were even going to try and hold off until SummerSlam to pull the trigger on this feud. But these women have been feuding since, I think, like, the beginning of July, late June.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure Sasha came back at the June pay-per-view, and then we had Sasha and her mystery partner, which ended up being Bayley, versus Charlotte and Dana at Battleground, which is in July. So, like, they've been doing this since, I'm pretty sure, June, and it's just the back and forth and the back and forth, and that's not interesting.
Right. No, I'm right there with you, man. And I know Jafar asked earlier in chat, like, oh, where's Emma? Yeah, she's nowhere right now. And I don't even know when she's going to reemerge.
And you know what the worst part of it all is, too? Like, first of all, it's really bad that they're doing the same shit over and over and over again, and just, like, it's like they keep on upping the ante even though the feud hasn't had its ante upped at all. Like, they're upping the ante as far as, like, they're putting more time into it and they're putting, like, stipulations on it. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like the feud has gotten personal yet. Like, it still doesn't feel like it's a personal feud, even though freaking Charlotte's father is now supposedly on Sasha's side, which is only going to last until obviously the end of this match because he's turning on her tonight to join back up with Charlotte. But still, like, the feud doesn't feel personal, even though they've dragged Charlotte's father into it, and they've tried to make it personal. It just doesn't feel personal. And when a feud doesn't feel personal for it to last 6 goddamn months
Yeah.
is excessive.
No, I mean, I completely agree with you, man. I think it's overdone to me. I can't really get into it personally. I'm looking forward to something new. I just don't know when, we're going to be privy to it. Hopefully after this match, because they've even said, like, oh, this is the end of the line for these two, kind of playing on the pay-per-view name. So you have to figure, even if Sasha loses, I guess she won't have a rematch, which then, what's the point in even holding a title if you at least don't have the security of a rematch clause? But these are the kinds of walls you run into when you hot potato a title in the first place. Jesus
and then,
Christ.
like, I feel like the most obnoxious thing about this whole feud has been that, like, Charlotte has been cutting the same promos for all 6 months, not getting any better, maybe getting a little bit worse, but probably not even that. Pretty much just coasting. And people
Right.
went from, wow, Charlotte sucks, to now, just because she's been doing it for a long time and doing the same thing for a long time, people are like, oh, Charlotte, female wrestler of the year 2016. And I literally want to puke.
Yeah, I just, again, everybody's free for their own opinion, of course, but I've never gotten all the Charlotte love. I feel like she's not necessarily terrible, but she's not nearly as extraordinary as everybody makes her out to be. That's always been kind of
I
my
have
thing.
2 gripes. I have 2 gripes with Charlotte. 2 gripes. One of them's a big one. The other one maybe is a little more nitpicky, but I still think it's a problem. And I complain about the same thing with other people, like, Nikki Bella and Roman and all those people. First one, promos. She's not a good promo at all. She's an over-the-top, obnoxious promo, which, yes, makes me dislike her, but it doesn't make me want to see her get beat up. It makes me want to not see her at all, period. Like, that's the wrong kind of heat. Like, if the kind of heat you're getting isn't I want someone to beat you up, it's I don't want to see you at all, period. That's the wrong kind of heat to get.
Right.
And then the other problem I have with her is that she doesn't know how to sell in matches long term. She'll sell for 30 seconds, but then no matter how long somebody works on one of her body parts, no matter how intense the match gets, she completely forgets to sell. And it's like she just pops right back up and goes back on offense like it's nothing.
And I think it's especially important. I mean, look, it's important for both parties to know how to sell, obviously. But, even for the heel, because the whole thing with the heel is when you get good heat, everybody's waiting for that one babyface to step up and beat your ass, right? And if you're not really selling that ass beating, then it kind of cheapens the experience. It's like, oh, they're not really suffering like they should be for everything that they've put everybody else through. Just, Sasha.
And also, you'll notice it's no longer, because remember, towards the end of her NXT run and at the beginning of her main roster run, they dropped the Flair, and it was just Charlotte. They were announcing her as from the Queen City, Charlotte. But now you can clearly see in the little ticker in the bottom left, it says Charlotte Flair. So at first, it was like, I want to have my own identity. I want to surpass my dad, not live in his shadow. And now she's back to living in her dad's shadow. Congrats, WWE. You think you're progressive, but you're literally regressing in the worst way.
Right. And here we go, the lockup here. Now Sasha, though, maintaining it. Already, we're almost done the first minute here of this match. 29 minutes to go. I even joked on Twitter when Sasha even made the proposal. I'm like, Sasha, is that a good idea? And I included a gif of Bayley getting the deciding fall in their Iron Woman match on NXT. So,
yeah.
And now Sasha looking frustrated. She's like, oh, man, I feel like history is about to repeat itself. No, Sasha, you can do this because you're the boss. If you keep saying it, it's true, right? That's how it totally works. Now got control of the arm there. I'll tell you, man, I've watching a lot of William Regal matches as of late, just seeing all this wrist control and stuff. They have just been magnificent. I love catch wrestling. I love good grappling. I've been tweeting, like, it feels good to go back to my roots, especially knowing that some of these matches tonight have left me rather meh. But nice front face lock there by Charlotte. It's funny, we're talking about the WCW Cruiserweights. William Regal's work with the Cruiserweights in WCW has been really exemplary. I watched 3 matches with him against a Cruiserweight. One was Dean Malenko. Another one was Ultimo Dragon, which was very good. That was at Slamboree 97. And then the other one was Rey Mysterio, which was also very good. So William Regal's actually done some great stuff with cruiserweights.
Oh, I hate to tell you this, Paul, but we already passed 28 minutes. We're at 27, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. And so hopefully that'll help you out a little bit with the timing. If you want to try and bring it up again and maybe, just aim a little bit further down the line than, just saying 20 minutes. But yeah, we're kind of in a weird spot, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, now I'll look at Charlotte, though, trying to use that power game to stop the headlock. Oh, Sasha lands on her feet, and now there's the headlock takeover. And
they're ahead of me, so I'm gonna pause play.
Yeah, I was even going to say, Paul, if it helps, I'm just now at 27 minutes on my clock, 26:59, 26:58, 26:57. So you get the idea, Paul, if that helps you anyway.
4, 3, 2, 1. Those were in the 50s, by the way. I guess I should have specified that.
Yeah, probably would have helped. And now nice knee there by Sasha. Another knee by Sasha. Third knee.
Third knee.
Oh, and there's a shoulder block. Speaking of the women, too, I wonder if you and I, watching NXT, if we're going to be privy to seeing Lana work more matches there, because I heard she's going to be down at the Performance Center a lot more. So that would be an interesting development.
That would be interesting.
If she could hone like her in-ring work and everything, I'd still be interested in her. Like, I haven't totally given up on her. I just think the whole thing with Rusev and everything has just been so cringe. But hey, you give her one good storyline or program, like, I'm all in. I will see you there.
Give your face a program.
Oh, Sasha. Sorry. Oh, nice back elbow there by Sasha there.
Yeah, that was pretty impactful. That really shook Charlotte.
We're just delaying the inevitable.
Why are you just standing there, Sasha? Capitalize.
Well, I was trying to get the blood flow in her arm off that back elbow. I guess she didn't want to attack right away. There's the overhand chop. As we're just delaying.
Super Blue, the problem with the idea of dropping a fail bomb on Sasha Banks is that implies that Charlotte didn't fail, but her mere existence is a failure.
Ace of Skylord, hi guys, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Well, 2 things of significance to me. 1, new tag team champions. 2, heel Neville. I actually think number 2 is a lot more significant, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay got a field goal. It's now 17-6, Dallas.
What quarter are we in, by the way? Just so I can get perspective.
Second quarter, under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and Dallas just got the ball back. So hopefully, going into the half, it'll be 24-6. Because screw you, Tampa.
Oh, that would be a perfect day for us football-wise. I mean, Falcons win, Bucks lose. That would be nice and pretty. Because only 2 games left for us.
They might technically be eliminated if. I think they might actually just be eliminated from playoff contention. I don't know.
Wow, really? Because they've been holding their own.
I think their record. I mean, it's like they're a really good team, at least on offense, but their record just doesn't reflect it at all. I think I want to say they're like 7-7, or maybe even like 6-8 or something like that. I don't know.
All right, well, Sasha. Oh, this could be the first fall here. Backslide. Oh, but Charlotte. No way that was going to happen. No way that Charlotte Flair was not going to get the first fall. No way Sasha could get that luxury. That goes all to Charlotte Flair, I'm sure. As I said,
yeah. Charlotte. My original prediction, I was going to say Sasha wins 2-1. But I kind of changed my mind because I felt like they were going to have more falls than that. So I went 3-2. But now I kind of feel like Charlotte's going to win 2-1. And then that'll just be it.
Right. Or imagine if these guys...
Oh, and since I haven't mentioned Vegas lines for this match, I believe Charlotte, and it's not I believe. I know Charlotte was favored, but I haven't looked at the line or what the actual line was.
Okay.
But I know Charlotte was pretty heavily favored because there was a point when Sasha was favored, but then very recently, like within the last like 8 or 9 hours, the line completely flipped and Charlotte was favored. And I'm gonna look just to see what the actual line is set at for Charlotte to win, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the lower splits, 1,500 range. I'm gonna look real quick.
Right.
Yeah, Charlotte minus 1,275, so 1,275. It's the third lowest split, with Sami Zayn at minus 1050 being the lowest, Kevin Owens at minus 1,200 being the next lowest. And all of the other matches that have happened so far, Vegas has been correct because they got Rusev at minus 2,300, Cesaro and Sheamus at minus 5,700, Sami Zayn at minus 1,050, Seth Rollins at minus 6,300, and Rich Swann at minus 1,875. So Vegas is 5 for 5 going on attempting to be 6 for 6 if they get Charlotte correct for this match.
Yeah, you gotta love those Vegas odds. I feel like they've actually been quite good at predicting the last few pay-per-views because with Brock Goldberg, didn't they have a massive shift to Goldberg at like the last second, which made everybody like realize like Goldberg was gonna go over. So I don't know. I can trust in those Vegas odds for sure. And now what's Charlotte thinking about here? Could it be into the ring post? And it is. And oh no, Sasha countered.
Hell yes, she did. Land on her feet, kick to the gut, well, to the chest.
Meteora knees.
Hell yeah, Meteora. It looked like she was getting ready to do a pinfall attempt there, but nope.
This ain't falls count anywhere. That would make an Iron Man match exciting if falls counted anywhere.
I would love a falls count anywhere Iron Man match, especially if it was a full 60-minute Iron Man match. You know what I would really love to see that we haven't seen in years?
What's that?
For a falls count anywhere match to go out to the parking lot.
Yes, I've been waiting for that, and then I realized, nope, those days are gone.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like I freaking used to love when they would do that.
Oh no, Sasha's got the straight jacket hold. This guy's like, I can't believe.
I feel like that was like the Stone Cold Steve Austin special because wasn't he a part of a lot of the parking lot brawls that were falls count anywhere matches? Like Austin and Edge were the two most common ones that did that.
Yeah. Like, don't act so surprised. They've done this shit before, guy. You're so clearly a plant. Actually, I don't know that for sure. It's just like, wow, you're really that shocked.
Was he in the front row, non-camera side?
I guess. I'm not entirely sure. He was just a guy with his mouth wide open.
First of all.
I'm gonna say yes, probably.
Okay, but you don't know for sure because the camera angle is weird. I didn't catch the shot. That's why I'm asking.
Right. Yeah, it's just a guy with his mouth open. Like, he was so shocked. It's like, the match isn't anywhere near over yet. Like, get over yourself.
Come on, Sasha.
Oh, caught the leg.
I love that we had two timed matches tonight. Sami Zayn and Strowman with the 10-minute match, and now this for the 30-minute match.
I think it's Raw kind of acknowledging, we know we make you suffer, so here's how much suffering you have to tolerate.
Yeah. And I felt more along the lines, like with this match at least, I felt more along the lines of like, hey guys, you think we don't give women time? Look at this.
And Paul, just for your sake, if it helps, I am close on my end being at 1950, and I just hit 1950. So if that helps you any. I don't even know if you still need help. It's just I care. So, you know, that's where we're at.
We all need a little help sometimes, John. Don't be ashamed of it.
And now Sasha hooking the leg, and Charlotte kicks out.
2 count. Yep.
I love that Sasha always looks so frustrated with every near fall attempt. Like she's about to cry. Like, that didn't do it, but I'm really good at this. Why?
But I'm the best at wrestling.
Oh, lands on the apron. Oh, caught it. You know, I was even thinking if they would do kind of a quasi Sean Brett and like there'd be no falls except for maybe like the last minute, and that's when Rick does the, oh my God.
Well,
goodbye, Sasha's face. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, it's a shame.
That's such potential.
People really liked you. People were big fans of yours.
All right, Paul says he's close enough, so I'll stop my my updates, and we can just focus fully on this. Here's again. Oh my God, that looked bad. That was like America's Funniest Home Videos bad. And I'm gonna go for this move, and
oh, I hope everyone's ready for Charlotte to give Sasha a wedgie because this is the exact situation she always does it in.
Yep.
Oh no, she actually grabbed the leg instead of the trunks. I'm amazed.
So Charlotte's like, if I'm going to win my 4th women's championship, which is inevitable, I'm going to do things differently because that's doing it with Flair, bringing it back, like, even though it never was.
Win my 4th women's championship, I'm going to be the center of attention, not Charlotte's ass, or not Sasha's ass.
Exactly.
And the Cowboys just missed a field goal. Son of a bitch.
Come on, Cowboys, suck less. We already have Charlotte doing all the sucking for you. Come on, there's no excuses.
I know, right? I really hope Sasha doesn't have a concussion, but the ref is backing Charlotte away.
Yeah. And God, I hope Sasha's okay. That was nasty.
Yeah, and it legitimately looked like she slipped. It didn't look like she intentionally did that.
Right. Yeah, almost like 17 minutes left in this thing. I'm at like 17:23 and no falls yet. That's the only reason I bring it up. So we might go a good chunk of this thing with no falls, and then it just comes down to like a photo finish, if you will, like those last crucial seconds. Now,
yeah, I was going to say, Danny Walsh is in chat talking about, Luke Harper versus Dean Ambrose had a Falls Count Anywhere match that they left the arena in. And I was like, yeah, vehicle. That wasn't a parking lot brawl, like a proper parking lot brawl. They actually left in a vehicle and came back later in the show with the match still going.
Yeah, if WWE truly cared about me, there would have been a camera in that vehicle, because that seemed baller as hell. I was like...
That would have been amazing! I would have loved that.
And then they stop at a Wendy's, Ambrose just pushes Harper away, he gets something to order, and then Harper gets back on the attack. They could have done so much. WWE can always do so much, and they do so little. That's my synopsis for the WWE product.
Yeah. The WWE product, where lazy is better.
And now, look at that. Sasha back to vertical base, and Sasha just throws her down. Or Charlotte, excuse
WWE. Where, oh my God. The WWE, where more is more, except when it comes to our writing team.
WWE, then, now, forever complacent. And now...
I wish that was not true, but it is, because they've been complacent since 2001.
Oh, there's the crossbody, and that's not going to be a fall because history.
Now you fell behind me.
Oh, I did. All right, well, we got to fix that.
15, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. I think I'm ahead of you at least.
Well, now we're back, because I think, our clock should be in sync. 15:23, 15:22, 15:21, 15:20.
Beautiful.
15. Yeah, like your face. Compliment set in confrontational tones for the win.
See, but I see right through the tone, and I just take your words at face value.
Yeah, I didn't need your assessment of our relationship. Thanks.
Oh, now is Charlotte going to do the flips? Is she going to do the headlock flips? Is she going to pull out an old classic that she hasn't done in months? Or
of course not. What were you expecting? Something different?
Well, she might still do it. She just hasn't done it yet.
It's too late for that. The hold's been established. Or no.
Her face is too late.
Well,
see,
look at that.
See, I thought she wasn't going to do it, John. I thought she wasn't going to do it. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, you have. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no.
Oh, that was really close. I mean, it wasn't actually close, but the situation made it feel close because we haven't seen a counter to that before.
Exactly. That was actually a nice counter by Sasha. It's the kind of stuff that made me,
Charlotte, depending on the way she stands, literally is built like what you would expect if a frog just pulled a pair of pants up. Like,
what?
She's got the weirdest build. She's got the weirdest build I think I've ever seen on a wrestler, and that's regardless of gender.
That was
maybe like James Ellsworth has a weirder build than Charlotte, but it's not that, it's ridiculous.
That was like 3 lines away from being a full-blown Steinerism. It's like when frogs pull pants up.
About? Okay, John, think about what it would look like if a frog pulled pants up and wore pants. Because I feel like that's what Charlotte looks like.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. I just like the imagery and everything. Like, it's just so Steiner to me.
Yeah. What a freaking absurd conversation to have. And of course, I'm the one that started it, so I can't even be like, gosh, you're weird, John. No, it's me.
Thank you, Paul. I love my what too. And Danny Walsh, yes, I want Wendy's now too. I'll tell you, those Frosties are a goddamn revelation.
I was just gonna say I want a Frosty now. You're mean.
If I got a Frosty, I just want to let everybody know I wouldn't share it with any of you. Just establishing that.
Hashtag Scum Squad.
444 life, except for AJ Styles, who's
actually I meant to ask you guys. I'm going to be making the Scum Squad shirt and putting it up in January, but would you prefer just hashtag Scum Squad, or do you want hashtag Scum Squad 444 life? And if you do want the 444 life, do you just want it in slightly smaller text underneath the hashtag Scum Squad, or do you want it on the back of the shirt altogether? That's your call. I make products that you guys tell me to make. And I know you want the Scum Squad shirt, so I'm going to help you out.
And no, that isn't our first fall because natural selection is whatever. But yes, I actually love that Ashton is getting crowd input. So guys, please vocalize what you want because I'm really excited for this shirt, and I know all of you guys are too. So.
Yeah, and I mean, the natural selection's only a finisher on
television,
jobbers.
I guess.
Oh, well, yeah. I was going to say on jobbers, and only if not a jobber, then it has to have happened after tossing someone onto a table.
Right. Oh god, that was so awkward. That table didn't even come close to breaking, and she tried 3 whole times.
And Sasha's wedgie got worse every time.
Oh man.
That sucks too, man, because I have a little cousin that used to play softball, and she was always picking her wedgie in the outfield.
Aw. And now Sasha with the blows there. Charlotte trying to kick her off.
Then they moved her to first base, and she felt too self-conscious to publicly pick the wedgie anymore, so she stopped doing it till she got into the dugout. Or is it the dugout? Yeah, the dugout.
I know what it's like to be self-conscious. Charlotte now battling back here. Nice shot to the face. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're never gonna spell life with a Y. I'm so sorry. But if there is a 444 life on it, it's definitely not gonna be spelled with a Y.
And Charlotte just got the first fall here with a little over 10 minutes to go.
Well, what'd she do it with? A top rope natural selection, I see.
Yeah. So I guess now it's another qualification for the natural selection if it's a top rope variation.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen her whip that out.
How amazing would it be if Sasha didn't get any falls, and that's like how dominantly Charlotte wanted to go over. Like 1-0. That's it.
She's going for another pin. Nope. See, this is where I think Lucha Underground did it right, because when they had an all-night long match, Johnny Mundo was up like 3 or 4-0 before Puma got his first fall.
Yeah, see, that's how you get that heat, when you have the heel really dominating by a good margin. I love that match.
We just literally had two messages in a row in chat talking about this match being boring. So hopefully you guys aren't bored by live reactions, but I do agree this match isn't the best.
Yeah, I guess that's why we should be all the more grateful that this really is the end of the line for these two so we can get a fresh matchup. Because I know a lot of people are talking about Charlotte Bayley. I'd prefer Sasha Bayley personally, but honestly, like you said, anything that's different at this point, I'll just take. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. And rather than Nia Jax working with Sasha, I'd rather Emelina work with Sasha. But then again, you know,
that's just not going to happen. I would love Emelina versus Sasha.
God, I hope
Especially
Emelina gets
if they ran that program parallel to Charlotte Bayley, because then everyone could see who the real workers are in Sasha and Emma.
Exactly. Oh, and now Charlotte here. Could it be a back suplex? And nope, Sasha trying to stall. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, no matter what gimmick Emma has, she's just such a great in-ring worker, and she's really committed to her characters. I hope with this Emelina thing, that's the key to pick the lock of getting a title run finally and being a new face in this division. Oh, and look at Sasha with this pin here, too. That's going to do it. Nope. I mean, there were like multiple rotations and this and that, but Sasha, yeah, found a way. Score is now 1-1.
What the hell are you doing, Charlotte? Sasha looks like she's ready to cry, even though the match isn't over yet.
Oh, Subject 18 is so sweet. He's like, Twitwell commentaries never bore me, Ashton. That's nice.
Thanks, Subject 18. I'm glad we don't bore you. I'm glad.
You,
I'm really glad not to bore people. It's, boring people would be a bad thing. I wouldn't want to do that.
you guys are amazing. I just want to take this time that even though Roadblock's in kind of a lull, you guys are always wonderful. Live reactions are the best part of any pay-per-view. And now Charlotte, is she going to win off that boot? And no, she does not. But yeah, live reactions are the best part of any pay-per-view. And I appreciate all of you guys when you're able to join us. It's always great. So thank you. And Charlotte right now not feeling too grateful. Get the job done.
Charlotte feud ender. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Kid Coheed. I doubt this is the feud ender. We're probably going to get at least one more of these, considering Charlotte's probably winning this and a rematch clause.
No, and see, like, I even brought that up that I guess they're tossing it, but I would love if Sasha lost and she almost had like a psychotic breakdown and just kind of like
Charlotte's about
herself.
to go for a moonsault. Yeah,
which we know she'll miss, so she'll either go for that like flipping senton or Sasha will have a counter. But yeah, I would love if Sasha just came out and she was kind of like scratching herself as if she was coming off the meth that I sold everybody. And she's like, wait, Charlotte, wait, before you go on and defend that title against somebody else, God, I need that championship. What if we make history again? Ladder match this time, Charlotte. Let's do it. Moonsault missed, just plain missed. Wow. What about that athleticism, Charlotte? Is she gonna tap?
What did you just say about Charlotte? What?
Yeah, I said, where was that athleticism, Charlotte? God, normally you at least land on your feet. You just full on stomach there.
I know, she belly flopped into the ring.
Yeah, who do you think you are, Kurt Angle, who's not returning tonight? Don't try and give us hints, Charlotte. And now, Sasha there.
I love that so much. I don't even know why. Wait, is this show? This isn't the show that's in Pittsburgh. That's another show, right?
It is. No, Roadblock's in Pittsburgh tonight.
Charlotte just passed or tapped out, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Sasha's up 2.
Yeah. Charlotte just tapped out, so now it's 2-1.
I can't believe the finish of this match is going to come down to a man. Where are you, Rick? Stop putting off the inevitable, you bastard.
Woo!
Unless he missed his flight because he was road raging again. I mean, I never know. But where are you, Rick?
No, if he misses his flight, they're just going to use Dana to do it instead.
Yeah, there you go. Because playtime?
Because Charlotte has backup plans, and playtime is over.
Yeah, I was going to say, playtime, much like your reign, Sasha, is over.
Over. I can't emphasize the Cleveland accent enough. Over.
Now we're okay. 5 minutes left, everybody. We can make it. I believe in us. I mean, mainly me, because I could always retreat to my timeshares no matter what happens that I didn't get from Epico and Primo because I'm not a mark. But I know we could get through this together.
Every time you or anyone says something to the effect of "I believe in you" or "I believe in us" or whatever, all I can think of is "Codfish and asparagus."
I'm sorry, Kyle. I believe in you. Shit,
It's gonna be a rot.
You know, I know it was really absurd satire, but you watch that technology become a thing because of the blood-sucking effects of capitalism one day. It's like, guys, we need a new phone, and I hear a lot of people complaining about people coming into the country.
I'm slowly beginning to realize that it's not even just the blood-sucking effects of capitalism. It really is the blood-sucking effects of power in general. Because, like, we say capitalism sucks, but anytime there's ever been a communism in the world, it's ended up being horrible and a dictatorship and just awful.
Well, that's because the power's always concentrated. You know, that's why I've always argued
that's
for
what I'm
power
saying,
to be
though.
broken
Like,
up.
that's what I'm saying when I say like power is the problem.
Oh no, I mean I completely agree with you, which is why like I hope you understand. Like when you go to like other like leftist circles or other political circles, they'll even reject that. They'll be like, no, we don't want to do that because they agree. Like power is the central. Like it's too heavily concentrated, which makes it more bloated and bureaucratic. Which is why.
And by the way, guys, I don't know if anyone noticed this, but with 5 minutes left to go in the match, Charlotte completely changed her game plan and decided to start working over Sasha's knee.
Which would have made this a more compelling Iron Man match, 27 minutes ago, but who cares?
Well, yeah, that's why I said 5 minutes left to go in the match, and that's when she all of a sudden decided, maybe I should target a knee and, use that as my strategy.
It just seems so weird, too, that the babyface has the lead right now. It just seems so backwards on every level. Oh, chop block.
Do you think, you know what? I bet you they're going to do the tie after 30 minutes and then 5 more minutes, and they're going to do 5 more minutes, and Charlotte will pick up the win then.
Because of Ric Flair. Or maybe not even Ric Flair. Maybe I've been invested too much in that. But, it comes down on the leg there.
Maybe Rick will come out to the ring to be the one to demand more time, and then he'll just kind of, inconspicuously hang around when the 5 more minutes starts, and that's how he'll end up being the one to cause the change.
Probably.
Oh, look at this. It's like a crossover inverted crab or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Charlotte has got going on there. Oh,
looks painful, though.
2 minutes left.
Going for the figure 8.
And there is the figure 8. Well, figure 4, I don't know if she's got the full, arch like she does for the figure 8.
I'm just assuming she's going to try to transition into the figure 8, but you're right. It is the figure 4 for now. And actually, it's a figure P.
After this match, is it Roman Reigns and Owens? Is that it?
It has to be. Yeah, that's the only match left after this.
Oh,
I love that they're just wildly swinging, trying to slap each other in the face.
Yeah, I was going to say, thank Ron Swanson. This pay-per-view is almost over. And now, really excited about heel Neville, though. I can't say that enough.
I know, yeah. Heel Neville is a reason to maybe even consider tuning into Raw for me.
And, Sasha trying to fight out of this thing.
Oh my God, it's so awkward.
Come on, Sasha.
Seriously going to be in this hold for an entire more minute?
Yeah, and then she'd win, though, because Charlotte has to even it up at least. But, man, Sasha, if you do this, not only do you end her pay-per-view streak, and then you can, totally shut it down and do something new.
Charlotte's gonna transition into the figure 8, and that's when Sasha will tap out.
Right. Oh, she's just dragging Sasha back. Yeah, it's looking pretty dire right now. God damn it.
Is Sasha going to pass out, maybe?
Maybe. 32. 31. Come on, Sasha. If you hang on, you can remain the champion and then do a new feud. Don't tap out on me, damn it. Don't tap out. No, you have one job, damn it. 18. You can do it, Sasha. You're right there. Oh, my God. Oh, new feud. New feud. You've got this.
Right as time expires.
9, 8, 7. You've got this. 5, 4, 3. Oh, God damn it, Sasha. You had one fucking job.
And I told you it would be the figure 8 that did it, too. I freaking knew it. I knew it. As soon as she transitioned that into the figure 8, it was Tap City, baby.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, man. Just call me Muhammad because I look like a prophet right now, baby.
Oh, my God. You sit down right now. Charlotte just taught him one more time. Jesus Christ. This is my fucking life right now. Of course it is. Oh, my God.
Hey man, I even called that it would go to a time before the time expires.
I love you so much, but you are literally the whitest Carlton Banks I have ever fucking met in my life. And now what are we doing?
Oh, Charlotte's setting up to do something mean, probably a boot.
Yeah, because we're gonna get a time extension.
What's going on right now?
Oh, overtime.
Did they extend it? It's overtime. So I guess that's like first fall wins.
Yeah, it has to be. Can you continue, Sasha? I guess. You could have held on for 2 more seconds. You know what? You deserve to lose. Fuck it.
The bell hasn't even rung yet.
You know what? Who cares, okay? She's going to lose because that's what losers do. It's the inverse of AJ's saying. So, fuck it. You could have held on for 2 more seconds, but you didn't. And now this is where we are. Yeah, just get the hold on her and end it. Screw it.
Well, there the bell rang. Charlotte,
No, I
Going
won't.
for it.
No, no counter.
Sasha, block it. Sasha. Oh,
Oh, kick it.
pinfall.
Oh.
1, 2, kicked out.
Yeah, ain't no way that pay-per-view streak's ending. Not like that, anyway.
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh. Oh my God. The drama. Oh, so much drama.
So much drama.
It's going to be another exploder suplex. Like, no, Sasha counters. That pin attempt might do it. No, it does not. No, it does not.
Come on, dude. Vegas.
Yeah, no, you're right. Vegas. I will say, though, this match, with its false finishes, it's actually made me believe that Vegas might be wrong, but of course they're not wrong because they have money on the line and that matters.
Oh, my God. Tampa Bay scored.
So are they winning now, or what's the score now?
No, they're still down, just not by as much.
Come on, Dallas. I'm going to tell you
the
same
thing.
thing.
You know what? They're probably going to go for a 2-point conversion because if they just kick a field or an extra point, they'd be down by 4, and they'd rather be down by a field goal than down by 4.
Right.
Oh, no, they are going to kick. That's interesting. Interesting decision making there.
Well, back to the bank statement here. Still no Ric Flair in sight. They might actually just settle this, which I would respect. Oh, Charlotte's got the leg.
She's gonna tweak it. She's gonna put it in like a sleeper hold almost. No,
trying to pin. I don't know what she's trying to do here.
Oh, steal Naito's knee bar.
Hey, look, man, Naito ain't using it right now. He's too busy worrying about Wrestle Kingdom 11, that Intercontinental Championship.
God. She seriously transitioned into the figure 4, and it's an actual figure 4. I'm so impressed.
You know what? Good on you, Charlotte. I'm still mad at
which
you.
Knee? Which knee has she been working over this entire match, left or right?
I don't know. I think we'd have to consult Jen on that. I thought she was working over the right knee, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah. Sasha's bleeding out the mouth. Damn.
Yeah, I was like, is that blood? Jesus, Sasha, what's happening?
She might have gotten potatoed. Charlotte might have cracked her one when they were doing the slap exchanges.
Maybe.
I think, you know what? That might not even be by the mouth. She might have a bloody nose.
Right.
Well, Sasha's going to tap.
No, she already tapped once with only 2 seconds to go. You could still be champion right now, and you call yourself a boss.
Come on, Sasha.
Yeah, you're really
tap. It's freaking over.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you're no boss, Sasha. You're middle management at best. Yeah, cry, little girl. You'll never be.
I was just gonna say, little girl learning that no matter how hard you try, nepotism always wins.
Yeah, but ain't nothing like dynastic politics.
Oh my God.
I did it.
People are actually happy that Sasha got a random nosebleed in a match. Like, seriously, why is that even a thing? Who cares?
Because the blood adds drama. And now the ref gets the towel. You know what, though? I will say this. Obviously, I didn't want Sasha to get a nosebleed because, I'm all over the whole, color and matches thing. But I will say I'm glad the referees waited till after overtime to do the towel work.
Yeah.
Because that would have made it awkward as hell. I already really wasn't into this match. Are you ready for more Charlotte ceremonies now that she's champion again?
Has she had 3 of these over the course, or really over as many months it would be?
Yeah. And
how does it feel to hold that boss title up there, Charlotte?
So yeah, 2 compliments I have to give it. The refs didn't rush in with the towel right away, and Rick didn't get involved. They actually let the women settle this feud on their own.
I'll give that credit to it, yeah. It's still retarded that they went the direction they did, but whatever.
2 seconds, Sasha. You had to wait 2 seconds.
If we get Sasha and Emelina, I'm cool with it.
No, we're going to get Sasha and Nia Jax because they even had that exchange a few weeks ago. I think they're going to pick right up on that.
What are they going to even do with Emelina when they do debut her? Are they seriously going to wait until after Rumble to bring her in?
None of that matters.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What did you say?
I said none of that matters to them.
Oh.
Well,
Well, shit.
Ashton's like that feeling when you know that your friend's right and you really just don't want to acknowledge it.
That feeling when the heel just won a really long match and is now crying, trying to gain sympathy as if she was a babyface.
I did it, guys. We made history, but more importantly, I made history. And the Horseman fingers, which also represent my title reigns.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Well, folks, if you're still with us, you have got a resolve of steel, let me tell you, because we only have one match left. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. Can Reigns overcome odds and become a double champion?
Oh my god.
I guess I should have said, can Roman Reigns overcome Vegas odds?
There you go. There you go. See, now if that would have been the other way around and I would have made that joke, you would have literally facepalmed and called me a moron.
Yeah, I probably would have. I love how our relationship works. And now Charlotte leaving with her fourth women's championship.
Oh.
By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to our good friend Sal over at Puitov, who mentioned us in a comment on there saying that our commentary is superior to Cole, Saxton, and Graves. He's not wrong, people. He's not wrong.
Far from it.
Look at Charlotte cheese for the camera more. I did it, yeah.
Guys,
Wow,
aren't you so happy for me? I had such a long, hard-fought match. But wait, aren't we supposed to hate you? No one should hate me. I'm the queen.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Subject 18. It's currently 3:17 where I live. I want to die. I'm not laughing at the idea that you want to die. I said
that just reminds me of that dolphin meme where every time the Miami Dolphins lose a game in a terrible way, all the Dolphins fans will post that picture of a dolphin in front of like the Aurora Borealis with the simple white text in all lowercase Comic Sans, I want to die.
Now you mentioning dolphins and all this talk of dying, I wonder what a porpoise does sound like when it's dying. I need to go on site during an oil spill.
Probably sounds really similar to just about any aquatic mammal as it dies.
So what? Just like a long scream and then nothing, or just nothing?
Like a long drawn out moan, like ooh, that kind of thing.
I'll have to go near an oil spill and kind of confirm for myself, so we'll see. But yeah, we have got the Universal Championship.
That's horrible.
And yet I'm not even that wrong. Yeah, Royal Rumble, January 29th. Get your picks in, folks. Raw or SmackDown, who's going to win it? Doesn't even matter.
At this rate, Charlotte is going to be a 20-time champion by 2018.
Honestly, you think I'd be fazed by that number, given that you break down a lot of math as it's wrestling related, but not really. That doesn't surprise me at all.
She will probably be a 16-time champ and tie her daddy's record by WrestleMania 34.
Jesus. And Roman Reigns, I can't believe he didn't even have to defend his U.S. title. He's just going to, well, again, we know he's not going to win, but, I mean, goddamn. Paul saying, it literally faded to black with Charlotte saying, I'm the queen to the camera. Fuck my life. Oh, Paul, it's okay. I mean, not really, but I figured, me lying was better than nothing. Yeah, Raw talk. I don't even know how I would. I'm telling you, Deluxe, man, Vegas odds.
Listen to me. Vegas is 6 for 6. They're not going 6 for 7.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I mean, look, if Vegas got even one match wrong tonight, I would really be behind that healthy skepticism, but they have had a clean slate. Now, if they're wrong here, I've eaten enough crow to be able to say, hey, whoever you are, you're right, I was wrong. But Vegas is the one that's really been commanding this dominance, not either of us. So
Danny Walsh Productions. Remember different pay-per-view sets? I mean, B.
Cyberforce Gaming. Next week, Charlotte will lose the title to Sasha again. End of the line, my ass. See, I'm going to give Raw that credit that this is going to be the end of the video, because I really think, even if they do have a rematch and they kind of spit in the face of this, I do think Nia would cost Sasha, and then that would be the definitive end of the feud. I'm telling you, they're going to start new programs tomorrow, which I'm thankful for. I just don't think people have any reason to worry, although I get why they would. We've been so conditioned by this. I really can't fault them for having that as the knee-jerk response.
Del X-Man and I might get a wager going here because he's insistent that Roman's winning.
Hey, Brandon, not a problem, my friend. I'm always happy to hook everybody up, and if there is betting going on here, I definitely want to see this. I definitely want to see this play out.
Yeah, Kevin Owens is at minus 1,200.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking high.
The only person all night who had a less likely to win line than that was Sami Zayn, who also won. So it's happening.
I'm not that rich. He goes, is anybody? Well, I mean, yes, but we don't know any of them personally, hence why we're here. But
you want to know who's that rich? Roman Reigns.
Because it's Roman Reigns time.
Why does Tampa Bay keep moving the ball?
I don't know. I mean, Ace, Ace, haven't you been the one that's been saying, though, that Roman's going to win the Rumble? I would have more confidence in that prediction, brother, than this one.
I can't wait to see what the Vegas line looks like for the Rumble. That's going to be so interesting.
Do me a favor. Don't tell me that, though, because I want to be surprised for the Rumble. I actually do enjoy the Rumble every year, even the shitty Rumbles. I just enjoy the concept. Yeah. So for that, I want to skip it.
We can still talk about the lines, but what really matters is the last-minute swings. Like I'll try my best not to bring up Vegas lines on Royal Rumble Sunday, but we can still talk about it up to them because it's all speculation until that happens.
Right. I love, though, and this is the second time we're seeing this video package, just Roman Reigns being Roman Reigns. Spear. Ooh! Ah!
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised Roman came out first. I thought for sure they would have Kevin Owens come out first.
Because, you know, the Universal title is totally the secondary title. Seriously, it is. And,
yeah, it genuinely is at this point. Seriously, the only reason it's main eventing tonight is because the U.S. title isn't on the line.
You're such a natural douchebag. I hate you every morning I wake up. Why don't you embrace that? Hey, look, don't encourage him.
He embrace it when he could just keep being a dick and making people hate him for no reason and not make money with it.
And you know something else? Now, I'm going to sound horrible for what I'm about to say, so I guess I will offer in advance an apology to anybody I might offend. But it does kind of anger me when he's so good at being a douche on Twitter and even sometimes on the mic, when he'll say in interviews off camera, oh, you know, it's cool being a babyface because of the kids. It's always about the kids with these people, and that's why I don't even think you mean it, Reigns. I just think you know that's a good go-to line. Oh, you know, for the children. You know you don't care about that. Come on, man.
He cares about his children, but that's about it.
No, you know what? I was wrong. He does care about the children and how they fatten his bank account. Let's see that little kid right there. That little shit stain. Oh, believe that. You know, that's why I'm glad that Kevin Owens makes fans cry. Screw all of you overly protective parents that don't even know how to raise your goddamn kids. And now
Roman Reigns might be a father, but Kevin Owens is a good father.
Yeah, and, you know, you said Roman Reigns is a father. I was going to say, and Kevin Owens is a father. ... Damn it! So, see, huge difference there.
See, that's a great, you know, you're 100% right, but I like my version better because it really emphasizes the possibility that Roman is a shit father.
Yeah. It's like, Dad, I haven't eaten in 3 days. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you obsessed with clocks? Because it's Roman Reigns time.
Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't eaten in 3 days? Well, the big dog hasn't been fed for months.
But, Dad, I'm dying. It's irrelevant.
So am I. Dying to get my hands on the Universal Championship. Ooh! Ah!
But, Dad, this isn't a pro collapse.
No, Paul, it's not wetter than usual. It's just the same amount of wetness, and it's such a ludicrous amount of wetness that it still surprises you every time you see it. That's why it seems wetter than usual.
And now Kevin Owens is ready. He's going to try his best to make this the Kevin Owens show, even though that's been a farce from day one, which in itself makes my heart cry. God, that's so fucking depressing. Where are we? Where are we doing this? And now Kevin Owens.
I wonder if Roman wears his Kevlar vest to parent his children.
Probably. Nothing would surprise me with that, man. I used to support you, Roman, and then you sucked, and it wasn't even entirely your fault. God, that's horrible.
I think Roman's hair is dry when he's not in character. So there's that. And Tampa Bay just scored and took the lead on Dallas. So
yeah, this is not gonna be a good game for us. We still in third quarter, or are we in fourth quarter now?
I love how when Neville turned heel, Dallas was, they had their biggest lead of the night, and now after that shit show of a women's match, and we're about to get a Roman Reigns match, literally this entire night, like the game flow has been consistent between the pay-per-view and the game at the same time.
There's something very deep to be extracted here. I just don't have the effort to look for it. As now, we're getting ready for our main event. Yeah, gaze long and hard at that Universal Championship, Owens. Because you're still going to be holding it after tonight according to Vegas.
Danny just said it's not healthy for your hair to be wet all the time, and you're probably right, but his hair isn't like wet, meaning it's not, it's not like he just drenched it in water. They actually do put baby oil in their hair to make it look wet all the time.
You know what? I'm actually glad that Danny commented on it because his hair really is fabulous. I mean, I just want to put that out there. So I think he's an authority on the subject. I trust him unequivocally. And Kevin Owens really does not want to part with that championship.
Make out with it, why don't you? Jeez.
Maybe he has, all right? God. I'm sorry. I really had no.
He's totally wrapped one of the straps into a hole shape and had his way with it.
I was gonna be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your head off. I really have no emotional stake in this. I don't know why I had that kind of reaction, but regardless, it's main event time. Yeah, Kevin, you dictate the pace because you're the heel. At least, you should be the heel. But then you realize who you're sharing the ring with, and you realize, no, I'm definitely the tweener here.
Kid Coheed said this is a two guys shooting the shit while watching wrestling, and yeah, that's pretty much what our live reactions is every time.
I do agree with Cyberforce Gaming, though. Roman does probably wear that vest when he has sex.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you never know when she's going to pull out and point it at you, and you want to make sure you're protected.
Yeah, right, though. Oh, my God.
Last thing you want is to be eating your own jizz.
Last thing you want. If I have to watch Raw pay-per-views, I really am glad I'm watching it with you people. What do I mean, you people? I mean the greatest fans on earth.
AKA fans of TwitWow.
Exactly. Another open hand shot there by Roman Reigns. God, I'm so glad I watched all the...
That's right, Cyberforce Gaming. It ain't no main event time. It's Roman Reigns time. It's not the main event because it's going on last. It's the main event because Roman Reigns is in it.
You watch when Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar feud again, because Paul Heyman used to say, like, Brock Lesnar was the main event. Roman's going to contest it with that exact logic. No. Roman Reigns makes it the main event. Like, oh, God damn it. Why aren't you? Oh, forget it. And now Kevin Owens shots there. And he's actually not hitting the vest. He's hitting the face. You're learning, Kevin. Oh, now you're kind of hitting the vest.
He is a sentient being. I'm so impressed.
Now, knife edge chop there. Come on, Kevin. Everybody sucks but you. You could do this.
Well, that's interesting, Paul. PW Gregory in chat just said if he and Roman were having sex, he would demand Roman wear the vest.
That's great, Paul. I'm glad you're prepared. I'm sorry, I didn't really know how to respond to that. And now Roman will have to regain the vertical base here, and he does.
Oh my god. And yeah, you know what, Danny? I think that's what like guys like Ziggler and a lot of other guys with longer hair do. But Roman and Seth definitely use the baby oil trick. That's also something that Triple H used to do a lot when he had the long hair.
But I thought Miller Lite was the secret.
That's no.
Oh. What's going on? What's Roman doing? Is Roman doing Roman stuff? Yeah, he's totally doing Roman stuff.
Did you just like alt tab out of the match to see what was going on in chat and then go back to it and be like, oh hey, what's going on here?
No, I mean I do switch back and forth a lot, but I was actually messaging a friend of mine like what he thought of the pay-per-view because he normally watches it. We actually had differing opinions on TLC. He actually really didn't like TLC, whereas I loved it. Now I bet he's gonna like Roadblock, and I'm gonna be like, no, that show was awful. It was so bad.
I feel like Roadblock has been better than Hell in a Cell was.
Oh, yes. I mean, let's just clarify. Definitely better than Hell in a Cell. I mean, at best, it gets a week searching for the tag title match and the Neville heel turn. So, at least it's got that going for it.
You mean you wouldn't want to search the Charlotte Sasha match? Oh, my God.
No. I find it very fitting that they capped off 6 months of feuding with 30-plus minutes of wrestling tonight. And I say plus because I have no idea how long overtime went, so I can't give an exact estimation, but you get the idea.
I mean, it's wrestling. It was probably between 3 and 6 minutes.
Exactly. See, you're smart. Kevin Owens with the kick. Now he's off the ropes, but be careful not to get Saran punch or lariated because it's Roman Reigns and he's firing up. But I do wonder how Kevin Owens is going to retain because even Roman Reigns can't overcome Vegas. And he missed. That's right, Kevin. That's right, Kevin. Look at how evasive he is. You know how he learned to be that evasive? By getting out of diaper duty all those years. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I wish I could change the diaper, but...
Wait, but no, I thought he was a good father, John.
He is. There are different standards of measurement. Duh. And now Owens sends Reigns into the steel
willing to change their child's diaper.
Yeah, well, you know what? You thought wrong. How's that revelation? And now the ref counting.
Well, I've never really had the best of father figures to set an example for me in my life, so maybe I just don't know.
Oh, man, neither have I, brother. That hits close to home more than any Roman Reigns spear. Or a senton from Kevin Owens.
Oh, my God.
I wish you would have taken off
the vest, so it probably didn't even hurt that
Yeah,
bad.
I was going to say, I wish you would have taken off the vest beforehand. That would have been sick.
Are we ever going to see Roman wrestle without his vest?
No, because I think if they were to do that, like a radical attire change, it would probably accompany a radical alignment change. And since he's never turning heel, he's never taking off the vest.
I kind of feel like if Roman is allowed to just wear the vest for the rest of his career, he could totally afford to like just let himself go and not even be in shape anymore.
Right.
Like
Vince is so in love with Roman.
What's the point of trying to maintain an attractive torso if no one's going to see it, right?
I mean, and Vince loves Roman Reigns so much, he could get that Chris Hero physique, and he'd probably tell him, "You look great, Roman."
Slap on the vest and we're good to go, damn it.
And now Roman Reigns, though, still didn't get the win because Vegas is in Kevin Owens' corner. I believe in you, Kevin. Bring it home. Oh, by the way, remember that friend that I told you that I messaged to see his thoughts on the show? Turned completely wrong. I asked him how he was liking it. He said he turned it the fuck off. So that's pretty much the sentiment of Roadblock. And now nice. Kevin Owens just grounding Roman Reigns here. Is Roman smiling in that hole? Look at Roman smiling in that hole. Like, my hair still looks so good, even in this camera angle.
You know how these actors always talking about how they got a good side and a bad side? My good side is everything.
Oh, that's such a Roman Reigns line. That was great. Oh, my God, that was perfect. Oh, man. Come on, Roman. Where's that comeback? Where's the big dog? Where's the Roman Empire?
The big dog? More like the big photogenic dog, am I right?
You know what would actually really make me pop? If Chris Jericho actually did help Owens in the finish, and then they hug to close the show. Like, Chris Jericho just really stares down Owens. Owens looks all confused, like how he looked at Triple H when he first won the title, and then they hug, and that's how we go off the air. Because I love their hug when they blamed Roman Reigns in unison on that one episode of the highlight reel.
I
Oh, that was
know, like they
fucking
were
great.
teasing the breakup there, and then they blamed Roman, but they actually ended up breaking up then right after that.
Right?
So dumb.
And now Kevin Owens, now Kevin Owens is getting frustrated because my best friend Chris Jericho isn't helping me. How am I supposed to beat Roman Reigns? That was a beautiful neckbreaker, though. It's a shame all your work is really being way. Oh, and then that flip. I mean, damn, Kevin, you're really putting on a show for these people.
Apparently, Ace the Skylord has a sister, and his sister said, and I quote, Roman is a 4 out of 10 at best.
Damn.
So I'm not sure if she was being genuine and she's just not into Roman, or if she was quoting Bret Hart, but either way, she's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, man,
because
come on.
The Bret Hart meme is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd give Triple H a 4 out of 10. Like, what? Who are you?
Old and bitter. That's who I am. Who are you?
Oh my God, John, you're so right.
Oh, man, and Super Blue giving us an update. Tampa Bay 20, Dallas 17. End of the third quarter. Come on, Dallas. You have one more quarter. You can make this work. Do not fuck us over tonight. No, probably not.
Tampa's taking it.
Oh, God damn it.
Win. Oh, my God. We're gonna end up. It's gonna come down. We're gonna end up both being 11-5, and it's gonna come down to division record.
I think we can do it, though, dude. I have faith in us because we haven't.
I love the optimism. I have faith, you guys. This is the Atlanta Falcons, John. You haven't been heartbroken enough times to understand.
But maybe that's why I'm here. I don't know.
This headlock is still happening.
Hey, he's headlock master, okay? And he's working with Roman Reigns, and it's WWE. What more do you want from the man, okay? This isn't Killstein Kill. This is headlock Owens headlock.
Oh, but it's so lame. And he just went for his third or fourth senton in this match already, and of course he missed it because that's called going to the well one too many times.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
It happens a lot.
Oh, man. Well, Danny Walsh, I'll tell you how much it would take. You can go on our Patreon and actually check out for yourself how much it would take for us to react and review to a good indie show and a bad one. Same price point. Yeah. If you want both a live reaction and a review package, go on the Patreon, assess the price points for yourself, and see if it's worth your time and money, bud. Because we'd be happy to do it. Just Patreon donations. Kid Coheed is really desperate and thirsty. Yeah, you're a little thought tonight, aren't you? And there's the lariat, jumping lariat from Reigns. Oh, he's delivered so many of those, yet we haven't had a Superman punch yet. I'm surprised. Because he's powering up. Do you see him? He's getting ready to ascend to the next level. He has to charge his signatures. Oh, man. My signatures are Superman punch and hair flip. Both equally effective. When did Roman Reigns start using the corner lariat times 10? Dude, that's... Well, I mean, he's done corner lariats. I don't know about times 10, but the corner lariats have been a thing forever. It's not new. I know they've been a thing forever, but when did he start doing the multiple over and over and over again thing? Because that is a Mil Muertes special. Yeah, I guess since they really got desperate to make any semblance of a Roman Reigns face character work. And now could it be the Samoan drop? No, there's actually a counter for difference. German, now here comes the cannonball. Is Owens going to hit it, though? That's the question. Well, Reigns isn't even in position. God, Reigns, help your opponent out, for God's sakes. There you go. And no, he's not even going to just boot to the face. Wow, Roman. And now the Samoan drop. Huh, you thought you weren't going to get it? Delay. Kick out by Owens. So yes, good sir. Yeah, Roman, I know, right? Roman's so good at making it rain.
I don't know why that struck me so funny. I think I was desperate for something to laugh at.
You just described the state of my life in this moment in time. But now, Roman, here's something we can all get excited about.
Yep.
He's imitating how he uses a shake weight, and Superman, no, DDT by Owens. 2, and I'll kick out.
Dang, that was actually surprisingly close.
Yeah, come on, Owens. I thought you were about to beat Reigns clean. And here we see again.
That was the best joke of the night.
I know. And I love how Kevin looks so surprised, like, what? But it won with Jake Roberts. That's not even your era, Kevin. Focus. Now he's getting so angry.
Cannonball, 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 cannonball. Is he going to do it?
Really going to mock Reigns right now.
He did it.
Actually got it.
He did it. He pulled it off. He hit it.
Oh, my God.
It's
Superman punch. Are you fucking kidding me? 2. And I was even about to joke, I guess imitating Roman Reigns sort of kind of makes you Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns is like, no, only one Roman Reigns. Bam, Superman punch.
You thought it was your time, but it's my time. It's Roman Reigns' time.
Don't they have clocks in Canada, son? And now Kevin Owens.
I don't know what kind of clock they got you on up there in the Great White North, but here in America, it's Roman Reigns' time.
And then Scott Steiner pipes in, you mean Mexico North? Oh, my God.
Oh, Scott. I really want him back.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Even if it was for one night, I want Scott Steiner as a color commentator for just one WWE show. I don't care which one. But just hearing him go like 2 or 3 hours on color commentary would be the most hysterical fucking shit I could think of in recent memory. Oh, Scott, you've shared a ring with Chris Jericho. What do you think about him? Well, you know, I shared a ring with Chris Jericho when he was still living up in what I call Mexico North. Like, they would get fined so heavily by the end of the night. It'd be great.
Oh, my God.
We are not Mexico North, thank you. We are our own sovereign nation with our own parliament, signed Justin Trudeau.
I mean, if you really think about it, America, as in the USA, is the Mexico of Canada.
Oh, my God.
I'm not even wrong.
I didn't say you were, bud. I didn't say you were. And now Kevin Owens is about to counter with that fisherman buzzed or whatever thing he does, and there it is. And it's only going to get a 2 count, maybe even a 1 count because, you know, Roman Reigns. No, it's probably going to get a 2 count.
It's going to get a 2 count.
Yeah, see, there we go. At least you're doing that, Roman. At least
Roman's gotten really good at kicking out, like, as the ref's hand is about to hit down for the 3.
Yeah, and see, like, and that is an important thing to get down as a babyface, admittedly, and I do commend him for that. If only everything else worked, then his matches would be far more riveting. It sucks that he gets, like, some of the really, you know, important parts down. It just doesn't come together as a cohesive whole. As now Kevin Owens is wondering how he can make this title defense a cohesive whole and pin Roman Reigns. You need Chris Jericho. Use the power of friendship.
We've got so much trash talk going on in chat right now. People talking about Roman's going to win and me just being like, nope, Vegas, you're wrong. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The question that I have, though, is if Roman is going to lose via DQ or if Kevin is actually going to find a way to beat him. I mean, I highly doubt it'll be clean. So even if it does come down to, like, a surprise Jericho, like, helping Kevin out or something, I don't know.
I'm thinking he'll beat Roman Reigns. Like, there won't be a rematch. Roman's going to have to
Drive by.
And he got it.
Nailed it.
By the way, bro, you and I might have something to watch after because Paul. We might have something to watch after because Paul plugged Scott Steiner's workout video, Freak Show, which I've never seen. I don't know if you have, but Oh, missed the second drive-by.
Oh,
There's
my
the
goodness.
super kick. Now powerbomb him on the ring apron and get the count-out victory, Owens. Oh, another super kick. Come on, Kevin. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
What? Oh, you think he's going to give him an apron bomb? Or even like a power bomb through the announce table?
No, what is he doing?
Getting a chair. What?
Is he going to do a bullfrog splash?
Oh, he's going to do a senton? He's going to do a frog splash.
And he does. And the table doesn't
even
and
they didn't even break the table.
Now powerbomb him through.
You know what, though? That's more like, that's impressive. Like, I'm impressed by the table. That's more impressive to me than anything.
That craftsmanship.
That's like a solid 265 pounds. It broke on the second time around, but Owens has got to be at least 265, 270. And to be coming down, crashing down on a 250-ish pound Roman Reigns, like, yeah, that's an impressive stance by the table, even though it didn't last the second time around. Still, come on.
And now the ref begins the count, as the table seems to be the star of the match thus far.
I'm more impressed by the table than either competitor so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone in chat, Ben Jr. even said, "How the f did the table not break?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's, like I said, man, that's just straight up impressive.
That table was more of an iron.
Are we gonna get another frog splash or hog splash or bullfrog splash or whatever?
Yeah, it's bullfrog splash, and that was the third. It's still 3 bullfrog splashes and still an earphone. I was gonna say that table was more of an Iron Man than Sasha Banks tonight, for the record, but I digress.
Oh!
Shots fired, and now.
Yep. What a hold by Dallas. Way to go, Tyron Smith. You just got a penalty for your team.
Flags everywhere.
Now it's 2nd and 18.
Oh my God, Dallas, you marks. Come on, Kevin. Don't ruin this for me. Get on Roman Reigns. Just powerbomb him and pin him clean. Show me that you can have a dominant title reign without Chris Jericho. Get the powerbomb. You can do it. I believe in you. Here it is. Oh, come on, Roman. There's the back elbow. Silver. Oh,
nope.
Fuck that.
Powerbomb. Sit out. Sit out. He sat out. 1, 2, kick out.
He's not going to lose to that, Roman, because that's not his powerbomb. The best powerbomb. The pop-up powerbomb.
So do we, over under 1.5 pop-up powerbombs that Owens is going to have to use to beat Roman tonight?
I think under, actually, because I think if he hasn't hit it yet...
He's going to be able to get it done with 1?
Yeah, because I think it'll be all of a distraction, too. That's the thing. If they haven't done it yet in this match, I don't think they will until the closing moments. So it's not like...
We were expecting a distraction during Charlotte Sasha, too, and that didn't happen. So maybe they're just deciding to do away with distractions for the night. And I say that, and like Jericho's going to show up in 3 seconds.
Roman feeling himself. The expression changed there. Nope. The shit out of it did Owens. And kick out, though, by Roman Reigns.
Here comes a spear.
Oh.
No. Pop up.
They got it.
Powerbomb.
Pin him now, Owens.
I was going to say over. Let's see if he kicks out of this. And he foot on the rope.
Foot on the rope. So, yeah, I was wrong. If only he was a little further away from the rope. Why, Kevin? Why?
Oh, there you go. Dallas just got a field goal. They're now up by 3 with 9 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game.
Hold on to that lead, Dallas. Give me something to believe in.
And by the way, for those of you without context, we don't even like the Cowboys. We're just Falcons fans, and we really need Dallas to lose.
Exactly.
Or for Tampa Bay to lose. And, like, when I say we need Tampa Bay to lose, preferably every game for the rest of the season, really.
Yeah, so, like, after this, they don't have to lose 2 more games, and they would be especially critical because they're division games. So
do we think Kevin Owens is going to kick out of a spear? Because I kind of feel like there's no way.
Nobody ever kicks out of the spear. Unless it's like...
Which just means Roman can't hit it.
And now Owens is going to get himself DQ. That's right, Owens, because family first.
Oh, he grabbed the Universal title.
Because it's his. It ain't Kevin. It's not Roman Reigns' yet. Sorry, I almost said Kevin Owens. It is.
He's gonna pretend to lose it, and the referee's gonna be distracted trying to dispose of the title, and then he's gonna hit a low blow.
There is the spear. Oh my God! No.
There's the spear. No, Roman's not capitalizing. Roman's not capitalizing.
That was...
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What was that about Roman winning?
Yeah, because I'll be honest, that even scared me, only because Roman was, like, right there. Like, all he had to do was, like, fall on top of Owens.
If he would have literally just collapsed forward, he would have probably had the match won.
Oh, now people are pointing. Here comes Jericho, and there's Jericho.
I love how the referee was, like, super quick to try and grab the championship from Owens to try and get rid of it. But Jericho comes in, and the ref's just staring at him like, oh, hey, what's up, man? What are you doing here?
Jericho can't do anything regardless because it was rolling his EQ. It's not like this match is where, like, your presence is pivotal if you're going to do, like, something physical to either guy.
If he attacks Kevin Owens, Owens retains via DQ.
Right.
There it is. Ding, 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 ding.
So now we're going to get
triple threat, Royal Rumble. Triple threat, yes.
Reigns versus Jericho versus Owens. I wonder if that's where Reigns is going to win the title. Because you could, like, pin Jericho. I mean, well, actually, no. Shouldn't it be a fatal four-way since Seth pinned Jericho tonight? So, like, we shouldn't ice Seth out of this.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a possibility, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And you know what? If you really think about it, Roman shouldn't be in the world title picture anymore. Because even though it was by DQ, he did lose this match.
Right.
He should just get a triple threat, Owens, Jericho, Rollins at the Rumble, and Reigns should have to defend the U.S. title against somebody, but he probably still won't.
And Jericho's just thinking, you know what's
He'll probably just be in the Rumble, honestly.
And now he's smiling.
Yeah, because he just saved Owens' title for him.
Right, and yeah, I think it's dawning on Kevin Owens too. He's like, "Oh, you did it for me, Chris! Yay! Hug to end the pay-per-view. Do it.
Are you gonna hug, or is this gonna be a fake out and Jericho's gonna hit another code breaker on Owens just to establish that it wasn't just to keep the title on Owens and that he really does not like him anymore?
That would be amazing, but is he gonna do it?
It's either gonna be a hug. There's the hug. But is he going to pull a WrestleMania 18 and kick him in the nuts afterwards? Or 19 it was. Was it 18?
Yeah, 19.
I don't remember.
No, it was 19. You were right the second time. Yeah. And Reigns is just looking like, I wish I had friendship like that. Who's my friend, you know?
Oh, screw off, Roman. You didn't have anything to lose in this match anyway.
This friendship was the best part of the pay-per-view. That, and of course, Neville heel turn. But that was great. Friends forever, Jericho and Owens. Yeah, we're still the Universal. Crap. Yeah, you know what? We might still get that fatal four-way at Rumble, dude, even though Jericho and Owens. Seth fucking Rollins.
Well, not according to his Tron. It's free.
And Kevin Owens already talking out like, no, Chris, you're going to eat another pedigree. And Jericho's trying to leave. Why didn't you go through the other way? Oh, well, nope, there's pedigree. And that's the second pedigree you've eaten tonight.
Oh, my God.
Yep, fatal four-way at Rumble. And I'm still inclined to pick Roman Reigns, as sad as that is.
Well, whatever.
I'll be rooting for either Seth or Owens. One or the other. The only reason I'm not rooting Jericho is I feel like his way out is
Roman needs to defend the freaking U.S. title. This is dumb.
I mean, I agree with you, dude. I was pissed he didn't defend the U.S. title on this show. You know that. Oh, are they going to do, double power.
The Shield power bomb. On Jericho, though? Like, he's not even the champion. You're just picking on an old man at this point.
I know. You feel good about yourselves?
That reminds me of Triple H.
See, it's a shame that the other.
Oh, is that a Prius? I bet you feel good about yourself.
And here it is. And now Jericho just reaching out. Owens.
Down.
Owens. Ah! Now, it would have been cooler if it was with Owens and the Universal title was by both of your feet or something, thereby establishing conflict. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. The show's almost over. No, wait, what? Oh, Kevin Owens is trying to get away.
They're going to, like, run to get him.
Oh, you think we're done? We're going to bully the shit out of you.
Yeah. We know that you're trying to avoid confrontation here, but you've got another thing coming, bub.
And there it is. Kevin tried so hard to leave.
It's like the two jocks picking on the fat kid on the football team. This is messed up.
It really is. It's like, come on, guys. I just wanted to enjoy my 100-gram bar in peace.
Owens kind of strikes me more of a Three Musketeers guy.
Yeah, that is a really good candy, though. I don't even blame him. Oh God, are they gonna
powerbomb him off the stage or into the announce table up there?
Yeah, through that announce table. 2 Shield power bombs, guys.
Are we gonna have another edition of the Roman Rumble this year, guys?
Oh God, I'm already bracing for it.
We've already had 2 in a row. Are we gonna actually 3 in a row since the 2013 Rumble? He broke Kane's record for eliminations.
Oh, Seth, why are you associating with this trash?
2013, Roman breaks Kane's record for most eliminations. 2014, Roman wins the Royal Rumble. 2015, or no, I'm actually a year ahead of myself. So it's 2014 was when he broke the record. 2015 when he won. 2016, Roman enters the Rumble #1 and defends the world title unsuccessfully. 2017, will Roman win the Rumble for a second time?
I would love if he wasn't in the Rumble altogether and they did that Fatal 4-Way, because it takes Seth out, which he was already an irrelevant prediction to begin with.
That somebody being in a world title match at the Royal Rumble means they necessarily can't be in the Rumble match.
You know, it used to mean that, but the last few years it hasn't, which is what pains me.
Exactly.
And now here's the pedigree again.
Yeah, let's just keep showing all of this footage of these 2 young, healthy jock types picking on an old man and a fat dude.
I mean, remember, one of my mottos is picking on the weak, so you think I'd be down with this, but no, it just feels forced, guys. It feels like you're not really enjoying picking on the weak.
Oh my God. And that's going to be how we go off the air, folks. All right. Well, so with that being kind of a wrap up, let's do a really quick review and then we're going to get out of here. I thought this was a fun pay-per-view. The women's match was quite the drag, and the Rollins-Jericho match was definitely underwhelming, and the Cruiserweight match was less interesting than it should have been, but that at least was kind of made up for by the Neville return and heel turn, and everything else I'd say was pretty good.
Yeah, I more or less echo your sentiments. Look, like I've said before, with shows like these, to me, live reactions make the pay-per-view. I always enjoy interacting with you guys. I always enjoy that kind of, atmosphere and rapport that I have with everybody. As far as the actual card, great freaking opener. I mean, what a way for New Day to end their title reign. The only way that could have been better is if they did it at WrestleMania to a hot babyface team or a hot heel team, like the Revival coming in if they wanted to keep being babyfaces. But yeah, it was a great opener for what it was, and now their reign's over. Yeah, Charlotte, Sasha, I am so glad to put it behind us. Rollins, Jericho, again, great in-ring match, but had no teeth, as far as stakes go.
And you know what? I won't even say that was a great in-ring match because it was a decent in-ring match, and there were points that it felt like it was about to kind of make the next leap to being great, but it never really went there. It was just that was like a 7 out of 10 match for me.
Right. Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, I'll tell you, I hate how down I am on Kevin Owens' title reign. Maybe Royal Rumble will be a fun defense. I couldn't get into that match at all. Again, I had fun with it because of live reactions. But if I was watching this and Twitwell wasn't a thing, I'd be bored out of my mind, if I'm really being truthful. And that finish really didn't make up for it. On the whole, what would I give this pay-per-view? Again, very, very weak search it just for the tag team title match and for the Neville heel turn. And if you like the Shield or, the remnants of the Shield, yeah, maybe the ending segment, after the main event. But other than that, yeah, this really wasn't a worthwhile show at all. I thought TLC kicked its ass. So that's really where I stand with it.
Yeah, I mean, people are constantly going to want to compare in-month pay-per-views, and TLC runs away with this one by far. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Roadblock End of the Line was awful. It wasn't. I would say that the only awful moment of the night was Charlotte winning and then crying, acting like she wanted people to sympathize with her, and Be happy that she won the title. I hate that.
Right.
I despise that she does that. Don't be such a mark and realize that you're supposed to be a heel and act like a freaking heel.
Right.
So that's like the worst moment of the night. As far as search it, skip it, buy it, I am definitely going to give this a middle of the road, not super strong or super weak, middle of the road. Search it for me.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you because you already heard my breakdown. So yeah, that was Roadblock, guys.
All right. We will see you all on Wednesday night for our Lucha Underground review and live reactions first, and of course later on in the night NXT. And hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight. But of course Wednesday is the big night, so make sure that you all